Imagine a world cloaked in perpetual darkness, a place where the sun's rays never reach and the concept of daylight is a distant, almost mythical memory. This is the realm of the deep sea, an environment so alien and extreme that it challenges our very understanding of life. The sun's rays are just a distant memory. Here, in the abyssal depths, the darkness is absolute, broken only by the occasional flicker of bioluminescent creatures. These tiny beacons of light are the only illumination in a world otherwise shrouded in eternal night. This is the deep sea, a place of immense pressure and frigid temperatures. The weight of the water above is so great that it would crush most terrestrial creatures instantly. Temperatures hover just above freezing, creating a cold, inhospitable environment. It's hard to believe anything could survive here. The landscape is barren, with scarce signs of life. Yet, against all odds, life not only survives but thrives in this extreme environment. Yet life finds a way. Deep-sea creatures have evolved remarkable adaptations to cope with the harsh conditions. Bioluminescence, for instance, is a common trait, allowing these creatures to communicate, attract mates, and lure prey in the pitch-black darkness. Deep-sea fish, masters of extreme survival, thrive in this unforgiving environment. They have developed unique physiological traits such as pressure-resistant bodies and slow metabolisms to endure the crushing pressure and scarce food supply. The deep sea starts where sunlight fades about 200 meters below the surface. This marks the beginning of the twilight zone, where light gradually diminishes until it disappears completely. From there, it plunges down thousands of meters to the ocean floor. The descent takes us through various layers, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants. The deeper we go, the more extreme the conditions become. The pressure here is crushing, hundreds of times greater than at the surface. At these depths, the pressure can exceed 1,000 atmospheres, a force so immense that it would crush a human being instantly. Yet, deep-sea creatures have evolved to withstand this incredible pressure. It's cold, too, hovering just above freezing. The temperature in the deep sea remains constant, unaffected by the sun's warmth. This cold environment slows down metabolic rates, allowing creatures to survive on minimal food resources. But this alien world is teeming with life. Despite the darkness, pressure, and cold, the deep sea is home to a diverse array of organisms. From tiny plankton to giant squids, life has adapted to every niche in this extreme environment. Strange and wonderful creatures, the deep-sea fish, have made this extreme environment their home. They exhibit a range of fascinating adaptations, from bioluminescent lures to enormous mouths and expandable stomachs, allowing them to make the most of the scarce food supply. They've evolved incredible adaptations to not only survive but to flourish in this challenging world. These adaptations are a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of life, proving that even in the most extreme conditions, life finds a way to endure and thrive. Deep-sea fish are built differently. They inhabit one of the most extreme environments on Earth, where the pressure is so intense that it would crush most other forms of life. Their bodies are adapted to withstand the immense pressure of the deep. This adaptation is not just a simple change, but a complex series of evolutionary modifications that allow them to thrive where others cannot. Unlike fish near the surface, they often have soft, gelatinous bodies. These bodies are not just for show, they serve a critical function. The gelatinous texture helps them to be more buoyant and flexible, allowing them to move with ease in the high-pressure environment. Think of them as being more fluid, less rigid. This fluidity is essential for their survival, as it prevents their bodies from being crushed by the immense pressure of the deep ocean. Their bones are also different, often smaller and more flexible. These bones are not as dense as those of surface-dwelling fish, which allows them to withstand the crushing pressure without being crushed themselves. This allows them to withstand the crushing pressure without being crushed themselves. The flexibility of their bones and bodies is a key adaptation that enables them to survive in such an extreme environment. Some, like the blobfish, resemble a gelatinous blob, perfectly adapted for the deep. The blobfish's unique appearance is a direct result of its adaptation to the high-pressure environment of the deep sea. But it's not just their physical structure that's special. Deep-sea fish have also developed unique biochemical adaptations that allow them to survive in such an extreme environment. Deep-sea fish have unique proteins and enzymes in their bodies. These proteins and enzymes are specially adapted to function under the extreme pressure and low temperatures of the deep sea. These help them function under extreme pressure. Without these unique biochemical adaptations, the fish's cells and tissues would not be able to function properly under the immense pressure of the deep sea. They prevent the fish's cells and tissues from collapsing under the immense weight of the water. This is a remarkable feat of evolution, as it allows the fish to survive and thrive in an environment that would be deadly to most other forms of life. It's a remarkable feat of evolution. The adaptations of deep-sea fish are a testament to the power of natural selection and the incredible ability of life to adapt to even the most extreme environments. From their soft, gelatinous bodies to their unique proteins and enzymes, every aspect of their biology is perfectly suited to life in the deep sea. These adaptations not only allow them to survive, but to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. In the deep sea, darkness is the norm. The ocean's depths are a world where sunlight is a distant memory, unable to penetrate the thick layers of water above. This perpetual night creates a unique and challenging environment for the creatures that call it home. Sunlight simply can't penetrate the depths. The deeper you go, the less light there is, until you reach a point where it's completely dark. This zone, known as the aphotic zone, is where sunlight is entirely absent. So how do deep-sea fish find their way? Navigating this dark alien world requires special adaptations. These fish have evolved remarkable ways to survive and thrive in an environment where light is a rare commodity. Some have evolved incredibly sensitive eyes, huge and specifically designed to capture any glimmer of light. These eyes can detect the faintest traces of bioluminescence or the occasional flicker of light from above, allowing them to see in near total darkness. Others have taken a different approach, bioluminescence. This fascinating adaptation allows them to produce their own light, turning their bodies into living lanterns. They create their own light. This ability is not just for show, it serves critical functions in their survival. By emitting light, these fish can communicate, hunt, and even defend themselves in the dark abyss. This is done through a chemical reaction within their bodies. The process involves the enzyme luciferase acting on the molecule luciferin, producing light without generating heat, a phenomenon known as cold light. The anglerfish, for example, has a lure dangling from its head that emits a mesmerizing glow. This bioluminescent lure is a perfect example of nature's ingenuity, attracting unsuspecting prey right into the anglerfish's waiting jaws. This light show serves multiple purposes. It can attract prey, entice mates, or even startle predators. In the deep sea, where resources are scarce, these adaptations are vital for survival. Imagine a sudden burst of light in the pitch black. It's a brilliant survival tactic. This flash can confuse predators, giving the bioluminescent fish a chance to escape. It can also signal other fish, creating a complex language of light in the dark ocean depths. Food is scarce in the deep sea. Animals have to be opportunistic, ready to capitalize on any chance for a meal. Some deep-sea fish, like the gulper eel, have evolved huge mouths and expandable stomachs. They can swallow prey much larger than themselves, storing it away for leaner times. It's a feast or famine existence down here, and these fish have adapted accordingly. Others rely on incredible senses. The tripod fish, for instance, uses elongated fins to stand on the seabed, feeling for vibrations. This helps them detect approaching prey in the pitch black. Section 5. Love in the dark, unique reproductive tactics. Finding a mate in the vastness of the deep sea is no easy feat. Deep sea fish have evolved some truly remarkable reproductive strategies. Take the anglerfish, for example. The tiny male anglerfish actually fuses himself to the much larger female. He becomes a permanent fixture, providing sperm whenever she needs it. It's a bizarre but effective strategy in a world where encounters are rare. Other species rely on bioluminescent signals or pheromone trails to attract mates. It's a delicate dance of survival, ensuring the continuation of their species in this most challenging of environments. Section 6. The unsung heroes of the deep ecological importance. Deep-sea fish may seem far removed from our world, but they play a vital role in the ocean's ecosystem. They are part of a complex food web, connecting the surface to the depths. Many species feed on marine snow, the constant rain of organic debris from above. This helps recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem. Without deep-sea fish, this delicate balance would be disrupted. They are also an important food source for larger animals, including some sharks and whales. Their health and survival are intricately linked to the well-being of the entire ocean. Section 7. The human shadow, threats to deep-sea life. Sadly, even in the remote depths of the ocean, human activities are having an impact. Pollution, deep-sea mining, and climate change all pose threats to these fragile ecosystems. Deep-sea fish are particularly vulnerable because they tend to grow slowly and reproduce less frequently. Any disruption to their environment can have long-lasting consequences. It's a sobering reminder that our actions have far-reaching consequences, even in the most remote corners of the planet. Section 8. Protecting the abyss. Conservation is key. Protecting deep-sea fish and their habitats is crucial. We need to expand our knowledge of these ecosystems and implement sustainable practices to minimize our impact. This includes establishing marine protected areas, regulating deep-sea fishing, and reducing pollution. International cooperation is also essential to ensure the long-term health of our oceans. The future of these incredible creatures and the health of our planet depends on our commitment to their conservation. Section 9. A testament to life's tenacity, the wonder of deep-sea fish. Deep-sea fish are a testament to life's incredible tenacity. They thrive in an environment that seems impossible to us, constantly adapting and evolving. Their unique adaptations, from bioluminescence to bizarre reproductive strategies, never cease to amaze. They remind us that the natural world is full of wonder, and that even in the darkest depths, life finds a way. It's our responsibility to protect these fascinating creatures and ensure that they continue to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come.
With Upstock's margin trading facility. 4x the power, same capital. Up to 1.5 crore rupees, 1100 plus stocks, MTF position tracker.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
अब बेकार के हॉर्न बजाना बंद करो। लगाओ यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी वाला ऊनो मिंडा क्लार्टन C80 हॉर्न। बनाए एक अलग ही इंप्रेशन। ऊनो मिंडा।
In the animal kingdom, competition is the norm. Animals compete for food, territory, and mates. Cooperation between different species is rare, yet nature always surprises us. The coyote and the badger, two very different creatures, are an example of such an unusual partnership. This alliance, observed across the American West, showcases nature's ingenuity. Coyotes, with their speed and cunning, and badgers, with their strength and digging prowess, form a formidable team. This partnership is a testament to the power of cooperation in the wild. Coyotes, belonging to the dog family, are found throughout North America. These fascinating creatures have adapted to a wide range of environments, showcasing their incredible versatility and resilience. They are adaptable creatures, thriving in a variety of habitats from grasslands to forests. Whether in the dense woods or open plains, coyotes have learned to make the most of their surroundings, finding food and shelter with remarkable ease. Coyotes are known for their intelligence, agility, and sharp senses, particularly their sense of smell. This keen sense allows them to detect prey and potential threats from a distance, making them effective hunters and survivors in the wild. They are opportunistic hunters, feeding on rodents, rabbits, birds, and even insects. Their diet is highly varied, which helps them survive in different environments. Coyotes are also known to scavenge, taking advantage of any available food sources. Badgers, on the other hand, are powerful diggers found in grasslands and deserts. These solitary animals are built for a life of burrowing, with strong limbs and claws that allow them to excavate extensive underground homes. They are shorter and stockier than coyotes, with short legs and powerful claws. This robust build makes them excellent diggers, capable of creating complex burrow systems that provide shelter and a place to store food. Badgers are solitary and mostly active at night. Their nocturnal habits help them avoid predators and human activity, allowing them to hunt and forage in relative safety under the cover of darkness. They are carnivores, and their diet consists mainly of burrowing rodents, such as ground squirrels and prairie dogs. Badgers are skilled hunters, using their digging abilities to unearth prey hiding underground. Their diet also includes insects, small mammals, and occasionally birds. Interestingly, coyotes and badgers have been known to form hunting partnerships. This unlikely duo works together to catch prey, with the coyote chasing animals above ground while the badger digs them out from below. This collaboration increases their chances of a successful hunt, showcasing the unique ways animals can adapt and cooperate in the wild. Despite their differences, both coyotes and badgers play crucial roles in their ecosystems. They help control rodent populations and contribute to the balance of their habitats. Observing these remarkable creatures offers a glimpse into the complex and interconnected world of nature. The coyote and the badger, each with their unique adaptations and behaviors, remind us of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Their stories of survival and cooperation inspire us to appreciate and protect the natural world around us. The driving force behind the coyote-badger partnership is food. Both animals benefit from increased hunting success when they work together. Coyotes are fast runners, but they are not as adept at digging. Badgers, while excellent diggers, are not as fast on their feet. This is where their strengths complement each other. Badgers can excavate burrows, flushing out prey that coyotes can then chase down. Conversely, coyotes can chase prey towards waiting badgers or into burrows where badgers can catch them. The benefits of this partnership are numerous. Studies have shown that coyotes hunting with badgers are more successful in catching ground squirrels, their primary prey. Badgers also benefit, expending less energy digging when coyotes are present to chase down fleeing prey. This partnership is a clear example of synergy, where the combined effort is greater than the sum of its parts. By working together, coyotes and badgers increase their chances of a meal, demonstrating the power of cooperation in the animal kingdom.
सर शॉट रेडी है सर।
हमारा गर्दन छिल गया, इनको शॉट का पड़ा है।
सर, एक बार आप इसे ट्राई कीजिए। नया जिलेट गार्ड, अब अनोखे सेफ्टी कोम के साथ।
आपके पर्सनल मैसेजेस कोई और देख या सुन नहीं सकता, व्हाट्सएप भी नहीं। लंबी वीडियो कॉल, वो भी प्राइवेट है।
The animal kingdom. Section 5, a symphony of scents and sounds. The success of this partnership relies on, well, effective communication and coordination. While the exact methods are not fully understood, observations suggest a combination of visual cues, scents, and vocalizations. Coyotes, with their keen sense of smell, can detect badger burrows and may even be able to sense when a badger is actively digging. Badgers, in turn, may recognize the alarm calls of coyotes, signaling the presence of prey. This understanding of each other's signals allows them to coordinate their hunting strategies effectively. Section 6, the wisdom of the ancients. In the vast tapestry of nature, there are countless stories and lessons to be learned from the creatures that inhabit our world. Among these tales, one of the most fascinating is the unique partnership between the coyote and the badger. The unusual alliance between coyotes and badgers has not gone unnoticed by humans. This remarkable relationship has been observed and documented by various cultures throughout history. The coyote, known for its cunning and agility, and the badger, recognized for its strength and digging prowess, form a dynamic duo that benefits both parties. Native American cultures, known for their deep connection to nature, have long recognized and revered this partnership. Elders often share stories that highlight the wisdom and harmony found in the natural world. These tales are passed down through generations, teaching the importance of respect, cooperation, and understanding. In some Native American folklore, the coyote and the badger are depicted as friends, their cooperation a symbol of the interconnectedness of all living things. These stories are not just about animals, they are metaphors for human relationships and the broader ecosystem. The coyote and the badger, through their teamwork, demonstrate that unity and collaboration can lead to greater success and harmony. These stories often highlight the complementary strengths of the two animals, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and mutual respect. The coyote's speed and the badger's digging skills create a perfect hunting partnership, allowing them to catch prey more efficiently than they could alone. This synergy is a powerful reminder of the benefits of working together. The coyote and the badger serve as a reminder that even seemingly different beings can find common ground and benefit from cooperation. In a world where differences often lead to conflict, the partnership between these two animals offers a valuable lesson. It shows us that by recognizing and valuing each other's strengths, we can achieve more together than we ever could apart. This ancient wisdom, observed in the natural world, continues to inspire and guide us in our own lives. Section 7. A changing world and enduring bond. Despite the encroachment of humans in the changing landscape, the coyote-badger partnership endures. Their adaptability, a testament to their resilience, allows them to thrive in a variety of habitats. However, this ancient alliance faces challenges. Habitat loss due to agriculture and urbanization is a growing concern. Climate change also poses a threat, potentially altering the delicate balance of their ecosystems. It is crucial that we understand and mitigate these threats to ensure the survival of this remarkable partnership. Section 8. Threats and conservation efforts. Protecting the Coyote-Badger Alliance requires a multi-pronged approach. Preserving natural habitats is paramount. Creating wildlife corridors can connect fragmented landscapes, allowing animals to move freely and find resources. Reducing human-wildlife conflicts is also crucial. Educating the public about the importance of coyotes and badgers in the ecosystem can foster understanding and tolerance. By addressing the threats they face, we can help ensure that this unique partnership continues to thrive for generations to come. Section 9. Looking ahead, the future of the partnership. The future of the Coyote-Badger partnership remains uncertain, but there is hope. This unique alliance between two very different species has fascinated scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. Coyotes and badgers have been observed working together in various environments, showcasing a remarkable example of interspecies cooperation. Their adaptability and resilience, combined with conservation efforts, offer a glimmer of optimism. These animals have shown an incredible ability to thrive in changing landscapes, from deserts to grasslands, and even in areas impacted by human activity. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect their habitats and ensure that these partnerships can continue to flourish. Continued research is essential to unravel the complexities of their relationship, providing valuable insights for conservation strategies. Scientists are delving deeper into understanding how these two species communicate, coordinate, and benefit from each other. This research not only helps in preserving their partnership, but also offers broader lessons for wildlife conservation. The coyote and the badger, an unlikely pair bound by the need for survival, offer a powerful message. Their cooperation in hunting and navigating their environment highlights the importance of teamwork and mutual benefit. This partnership is not just about survival, it's a symbol of how different species can come together for a common goal. Their cooperation is a testament to the ingenuity of nature and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, collaboration can pave the way for a brighter future. As we look ahead, the story of the coyote and the badger inspires us to consider the value of partnerships in our own lives and the natural world. By supporting conservation efforts and continuing to study these fascinating creatures, we can help ensure that their remarkable alliance endures for generations to come. The natural world is a symphony of life, a harmonious blend of sounds, sights, and sensations that captivate our senses. It's a tapestry woven with countless threads of beauty, danger, and wonder, each element playing a crucial role in the grand design of nature. Among the most captivating threads are the rituals of animal mating, where creatures engage in fascinating behaviors to attract a partner. From elaborate dances to fierce battles, the animal kingdom offers a breathtaking array of courtship behaviors, each more intriguing than the last. These displays are not mere biological necessities. They are intricate performances that reveal the complexity of life. They are windows into the evolutionary forces that have shaped life on Earth, showcasing the adaptability and creativity of different species. Join me as we journey into the heart of this wild and wonderful world, exploring the extraordinary lengths animals go to find a mate and the incredible strategies they employ. We will uncover the secrets behind these captivating rituals, from the poignant to the downright bizarre, and understand the reasons behind these unique behaviors. Prepare to be surprised, amazed, and perhaps even a little humbled by the sheer diversity and ingenuity of nature's grand mating game, a testament to the wonders of the natural world. It's easy to assume animal mating is purely instinctive, driven solely by the biological imperative to reproduce. But this is a gross oversimplification. While the drive to procreate is a powerful motivator, it's not the whole story. Animal mating rituals are often complex and nuanced, involving elements of competition, communication, and even aesthetics. Animals don't just mate, they choose their partners. And this choice is rarely random. Females in many species are discerning judges of their potential mates. They evaluate males based on a variety of factors, from physical prowess to the quality of their courtship displays. This selection process, driven by female choice, has played a crucial role in shaping the evolution of many animal species. We humans have our ways of expressing affection: a tender touch, a loving gaze, a heartfelt declaration. But animals speak a different language of love, one that is often lost in translation for us. Their courtship rituals, though seemingly strange to our eyes, are their way of communicating desire, compatibility, and fitness to potential mates. Imagine a world without words, where your every gesture, every dance move, every song carries the weight of finding a life partner. That's the reality for many animals. Their courtship displays are not just about attracting attention, they're about conveying vital information about their genetic quality, their strength, and their ability to provide for a mate and offspring. Few sights in nature are as dazzling as a male peacock in full courtship display. With a flamboyant flourish, he unfurls his magnificent train of feathers, transforming himself into a shimmering cascade of iridescent blues, greens, and golds. This extravagant display is not merely for show, it's a powerful advertisement of his genetic fitness. The peacock's tail, with its intricate patterns and vibrant colors, is a testament to his health and vitality. The larger and more elaborate the train, the more resources he has to spare, signaling to potential mates that he possesses superior genes. But the peacock's courtship ritual is not without its risks. His impressive plumage makes him a conspicuous target for predators, and his elaborate displays require a significant energy expenditure. Section 5, Whale Songs, Serenades of the Deep. From the visual spectacle of the peacock, we dive into the depths of the ocean, where another extraordinary courtship ritual unfolds. In the vast, mysterious world beneath the waves, humpback whales, those gentle giants of the sea, are renowned for their hauntingly beautiful songs. These songs are not just simple calls, but complex melodies, echoing through the vast expanse of the ocean, are not random sounds. They are carefully crafted serenades, designed to attract a mate. Each note and phrase is meticulously composed. Male humpback whales invest considerable time and energy in composing and performing their songs. These songs are a testament to their dedication. These songs can last for hours, consisting of intricate sequences of clicks, whistles, and moans. Each sequence tells a story. The songs serve multiple purposes. They are not just for attracting mates, they advertise the male's presence and availability to potential mates. The songs also communicate strength and vitality. They also play a role in establishing dominance over other males, deterring rivals from encroaching on their territory. The power of their song can be felt across the ocean, deterring rivals from encroaching on their territory. In this underwater symphony, the humpback whale's song is a powerful tool for survival and reproduction. Section 6, Birds of Paradise Dancing with Destiny. Returning to the realm of vibrant colors and elaborate displays, we encounter the birds of paradise, masters of avian courtship. These birds are not just ordinary creatures, they are the epitome of nature's artistic expression, showcasing a blend of beauty and behavior that is unparalleled in the animal kingdom. Found in the rainforests of New Guinea and surrounding islands, these birds are renowned for their astonishing plumage and captivating dances. Their feathers come in a dazzling array of colors, from deep blues and vibrant reds to shimmering golds and greens, making them one of the most visually striking species on the planet. Their courtship rituals are a testament to the power of visual seduction in the animal kingdom. These elaborate displays are not just for show, they play a crucial role in the bird's mating success, with females choosing mates based on the quality and creativity of their performances. Male birds of paradise have evolved an astounding array of courtship strategies. Each species has its own unique dance moves and display techniques, making the courtship process a fascinating spectacle to observe. Some species, like the greater bird of paradise, clear a dance floor on the forest floor, removing debris to create a stage for their performance. This meticulous preparation ensures that nothing distracts from their elaborate dance routines. They then proceed to perform intricate dances, puffing out their feathers, swaying from side to side, and shaking their heads in rhythmic movements. These dances are not just random movements, they are carefully choreographed sequences designed to mesmerize and attract potential mates, showcasing the incredible diversity and complexity of life in the rainforest. Section 7. Bullfrog Bravado, a chorus of croaks. Not all animal courtship rituals are visual spectacles. In the world of amphibians, sound often plays a crucial role. The African bullfrog, a resident of sub-Saharan Africa, is a prime example. During the breeding season, male bullfrogs congregate in temporary ponds, their deep croaks echoing through the night. These croaking contests are not just about making noise, they serve as a way for males to establish dominance and attract females. The deeper and more resonant a male's croak, the more attractive he is to potential mates. This is because a deep croak indicates a larger body size, a desirable trait in a mate. Section 8. The female's prerogative. The power of choice. Throughout the animal kingdom, females often hold the key to successful reproduction. They are the ones who ultimately choose their mates, and their choices have profound evolutionary consequences. This female choice, often overlooked, has driven the evolution of many of the elaborate traits and behaviors we observe in males. Why do females have so much power in the mating game? The answer lies in the fundamental differences between male and female reproductive strategies. For males, reproductive success is often a numbers game. They produce vast quantities of sperm, and their best chance of passing on their genes is to mate with as many females as possible. Section 9. Beyond reproduction, the unexpected roles of mating rituals. While the primary function of mating rituals is to ensure reproduction, these behaviors can serve other important purposes as well. They can strengthen social bonds, reduce aggression within a group, and even play a role in maintaining genetic diversity. For example, in many primate species, grooming is an important part of social interaction. While grooming does serve a hygienic purpose, it also helps to strengthen social bonds between individuals. This social bonding, in turn, can reduce conflict and promote cooperation within the group. Section 10. The evolutionary waltz, adapting for success. The diversity of animal mating rituals is a testament to the power of natural selection. Over countless generations, animals have evolved an astonishing array of strategies for attracting mates and ensuring the survival of their offspring. These strategies are constantly being refined and adapted in response to changing environmental conditions and the selective pressures of mate choice. Traits that enhance an individual's chances of finding a mate and reproducing are more likely to be passed on to future generations, while traits that hinder reproductive success are less likely to persist. Section 11. A world of wonder, embracing the diversity of life. The world of animal mating rituals is a realm of endless fascination. It's a world where beauty and brutality often go hand in hand, where survival depends on the ability to attract a mate, and where the drive to reproduce has shaped some of the most extraordinary behaviors on Earth. As we've journeyed through this captivating world, we've witnessed the dazzling displays of peacocks, the haunting songs of humpback whales, the vibrant dances of birds of paradise, and the croaking contests of African bullfrogs. Each species, with its unique courtship rituals, offers a glimpse into the remarkable diversity of life on Earth.
सीट मिले या ना मिले, एसिडिटी से राहत मिल जाएगी। एसिडिटी कहीं भी हो, डाइजीन इंस्टा ऑन द गो।
जब घर में मैगी बनती है, तो हर चेहरे पे एक अलग ही खुशी दिखती है। इसकी खुशबू और स्वाद ऐसा जादू दिखाए कि अपनों को और करीब ले आए। मैगी, रिश्ते मांगे बस 2 मिनट।
From Nestle.
The jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas, is a creature of immense power and beauty. With its striking coat and muscular build, it stands as a symbol of the wild. Their presence commands respect and awe as they move with a grace and strength that is unparalleled in the animal kingdom. These elusive predators roam from the southwestern United States to the southern tip of South America, covering a vast range of diverse ecosystems. Jaguars are perfectly adapted to a variety of habitats, showcasing their incredible versatility and resilience. They thrive in rainforests, swamps, and grasslands, each environment offering unique challenges and opportunities for survival. Jaguars are solitary creatures, except during mating season, when they come together to ensure the continuation of their species. They are apex predators, playing a vital role in their ecosystems by controlling prey populations and maintaining ecological balance. Their presence helps to regulate prey populations and maintain a healthy balance, which is crucial for the health of their habitats. However, these magnificent creatures face numerous threats. Habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and encroachment on their territories are major concerns. Additionally, the illegal wildlife trade is pushing them towards the brink, making their survival increasingly precarious. It is our responsibility to understand and protect these amazing animals. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensure their survival. Their future depends on our actions. By supporting conservation initiatives, we can help secure a safe future for jaguars. We must act now to ensure their survival for generations to come. Every effort counts in the fight to save these majestic creatures. Let's delve into the fascinating world of jaguars and discover what makes them truly extraordinary. Join us on this journey to learn more about their lives and the challenges they face. Jaguars are powerfully built animals with a distinctive, stocky appearance. Their robust frame is designed for strength and agility, making them one of the most formidable predators in the animal kingdom. Their muscular bodies are covered in a stunning coat of short, dense fur, which not only provides protection but also adds to their majestic appearance. The coat varies in color from a rich, tawny yellow to a reddish brown, allowing them to blend into various environments seamlessly. The most striking feature is their rosette patterns, which are unique to each individual jaguar, much like a fingerprint. These rosettes are larger and more complex than those of leopards, often with a central spot, adding to their distinctive and captivating look. This distinctive marking helps them blend seamlessly into the dappled light of their rainforest homes, providing excellent camouflage against predators and prey alike. Jaguars have powerful jaws and sharp teeth, which are essential tools for their survival. Their bite is incredibly strong, even capable of piercing through turtle shells, showcasing their unmatched predatory skills. Their short, muscular limbs and sharp claws make them agile climbers and powerful hunters, able to navigate through dense forests and climb trees with ease. Jaguars are perfectly equipped to thrive in their diverse habitats, from the dense rainforest to the riverbanks, showcasing their adaptability. Their physical characteristics are a testament to their evolutionary success, honed over millions of years to perfection. They are a true marvel of the natural world, embodying the beauty and power of the wild in every stride they take. Jaguars exhibit remarkable adaptability. They thrive in a wide range of habitats across the Americas. Rainforests are their preferred domain, offering ample cover and prey. However, they are equally at home in swamps, grasslands, and even arid scrublands. Their ability to exploit different environments is crucial to their survival. Jaguars are highly adaptable predators. They adjust their hunting techniques and prey selection based on their surroundings. Their resilience is evident in their ability to navigate diverse landscapes. From the lush Amazon rainforest to the dry plains of the Gran Chaco, jaguars demonstrate their remarkable ability to adapt. This adaptability is a testament to their evolutionary success and a beacon of hope for their future. Jaguars are apex predators, feared and respected throughout their range. They are opportunistic hunters, employing a combination of stealth and power. Their hunting strategy often involves ambush. They silently stalk their prey through dense undergrowth, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their powerful legs provide incredible bursts of speed, allowing them to take down prey much larger than themselves. Unlike most cats, jaguars are not afraid of water. In fact, they are excellent swimmers. They often hunt caiman and fish in rivers and streams. Their powerful limbs propel them through the water with ease. Their ability to hunt both on land and in water makes them highly adaptable predators. This versatility is crucial to their survival in diverse habitats. Section 5. Solitary hunters, devoted parents. Jaguars are solitary creatures preferring to live and hunt alone. They maintain territories which they mark with scent and claw marks. These territories can overlap, especially in areas with abundant prey. During mating season, however, jaguars come together to breed. After a gestation period of about 100 days, females give birth to a litter of 1 to 4 cubs. Mothers are fiercely protective of their young. They raise their cubs alone, teaching them essential survival skills. Cubs stay with their mothers for up to 2 years, learning to hunt and navigate their surroundings. The bond between a mother jaguar and her cubs is a testament to their capacity for devotion and care.
मेरा नाम विक्रम सिंह है, मैं दिल्ली का रहने वाला हूँ। उस दिन जो है ना मुंबई और चेन्नई का मैच था, उस दिन मैंने मैच लगा के लाइव देख रहा था। लाइव देख रहे थे, वर्कर भी सारे खुश पड़े, अरे भाई साहब तो जीत गए, नंबर 1 पे आ गए। ड्रीम 11 पे इसलिए विश्वास है, मेरे सारे पैसे जो है ना 24 घंटे के अंदर सेटलमेंट हो गए। थैंक यू ड्रीम 11।
Devotion and care. Section 6. Unveiling the myths, Black Panthers, and ancient beliefs. Jaguars have captivated human imagination for centuries. Myths and legends surrounding these majestic creatures abound in cultures across their range. One of the most enduring myths is that of the Black Panther. Black Panthers are not a separate species, but simply jaguars with melanism. This genetic trait causes their fur to be black or very dark brown. In some cultures, black jaguars are revered as powerful spiritual beings. Ancient civilizations like the Maya and Aztec held jaguars in high regard. They were often depicted in art and mythology as symbols of strength, power, and the underworld. These cultural beliefs highlight the profound impact jaguars have had on human societies. Section 7. The imminent threat: human encroachment. Jaguars, despite their power and adaptability, are facing an unprecedented crisis. Human activities pose the greatest threat to their survival. Habitat loss is the most pressing issue. As forests are cleared for agriculture, mining, and urbanization, jaguars are losing their homes at an alarming rate. This loss of habitat forces them into closer contact with humans, leading to increased conflict. Jaguars are often killed by farmers protecting their livestock or perceived as a threat to human safety. This human-wildlife conflict is pushing jaguars closer to the brink. Section 8. The illegal wildlife trade, a grave danger. Adding to their woes, jaguars are also targeted for the illegal wildlife trade. Their stunning fur, teeth, and claws are highly prized in some markets. This demand fuels poaching and trafficking, decimating jaguar populations across their range. The illegal wildlife trade is a cruel and unsustainable industry that pushes countless species towards extinction. We must strengthen law enforcement, disrupt trafficking networks, and reduce demand for jaguar parts to combat this threat effectively. Section 9. Conservation efforts, a glimmer of hope. Despite the challenges, there is hope for the future of jaguars. Conservation organizations are working tirelessly to protect these magnificent creatures. Efforts are underway to protect and restore jaguar habitat, mitigate human-wildlife conflict, and combat the illegal wildlife trade. Community-based conservation programs are crucial. These programs engage local communities in jaguar conservation, promoting coexistence between humans and jaguars. These initiatives offer a glimmer of hope for the survival of jaguars. Section 10. The importance of jaguar conservation. Protecting jaguars is not just about saving a single species. It's about preserving entire ecosystems. As apex predators, jaguars play a critical role in maintaining healthy and balanced ecosystems. Their presence helps regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing and ensuring biodiversity. By conserving jaguars, we're also protecting countless other species that share their habitat. Furthermore, jaguar conservation efforts benefit local communities by supporting sustainable livelihoods and promoting ecotourism. Section 11. A call to action, safeguarding the future of jaguars. The future of jaguars hangs in the balance, but it's not too late to act. These majestic creatures, known for their strength and beauty, are facing unprecedented threats from habitat loss, poaching, and climate change. We must act now to protect these magnificent creatures and ensure their survival for generations to come. Supporting conservation organizations, volunteering for wildlife projects, and participating in community efforts are all ways we can make a difference. Raising awareness about the plight of jaguars through education and social media campaigns is essential. By spreading the word, we can inspire others to join the cause. Advocating for stronger environmental policies and supporting legislation that protects wildlife habitats are crucial steps. We must urge our leaders to take action and enforce laws that safeguard these animals. We must reduce our ecological footprint by consuming responsibly, reducing deforestation, and promoting sustainable practices. This includes supporting sustainable farming, preserving rainforests, and participating in reforestation projects. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the larger goal of safeguarding jaguars and the irreplaceable ecosystems they inhabit. Educating the younger generation about conservation is also vital for long-term success. Let us work together to ensure that these majestic creatures continue to roam free in the wild, thriving in their natural habitats. Their survival is a testament to our commitment to preserving the natural world. A testament to the power and beauty of the natural world, jaguars symbolize the importance of biodiversity. By protecting them, we protect the intricate web of life that sustains us all.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.
Not sure where to find the coolest science facts? You're in the right place. Here, we dive into the most jaw-dropping scientific secrets and facts. Whether you're a science newbie or an expert, our videos will boost your knowledge and ignite your curiosity. From mind-bending physics to the wonders of biology, we've got it all. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this exciting journey. Get ready to discover the secrets of the universe, one fact at a time. The lion is a large felid of the genus Panthera, native mainly to Africa. It has a muscular, deep-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions are larger than females and have a prominent mane. Lions are one of Africa's most recognizable animals, and for good reason. More than any other animal in the African wilderness, lions signify courage, strength, and power. Spending up to 20 hours of the day sleeping or resting, lions are the laziest of the big cats. They can be found lying on their backs with their feet up or taking a snooze in the shade. While lazing around, they are very affectionate towards one another, rubbing heads, grooming, and purring. Lions are known for their roars and ferociousness, are highly social, and move in a group referred to as the pride. Keep reading this Mom Junction post to learn more such interesting facts about a lion. Lions belong to the Felidae family. It is a pedigree of meat-eating animals commonly known as cats. Lions are the second largest big cat species in the world. The genus and subspecies of a lion are called Panthera leo. Lions are the national animal of Ethiopia, Kenya, Libya, Luxembourg, North Macedonia, the Netherlands, Norway, Sierra Leone, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Togo, and England. A baby lion is called a cub, lioness, or a whelp. The lifespan of a lion living in the wild ranges between 10 and 14 years. Lions are carnivorous and they usually hunt big animals. A female lion needs approximately 5 kilograms of meat, and a male eats about 7 kilograms of meat every single day. Sometimes a lion is referred to as a hypercarnivore, as meat forms about 80% of its diet. Usually, female lions hunt for the pride while the male lions protect the territory and their cubs. They usually hunt from dusk till dawn. A lion can run at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Lions are the laziest among all the big cats. They spend most of their time resting and can sleep for approximately 21 hours a day. A 2-year-old female lion grows up to 2/3 of an adult's size. They preferably inhabit the savanna or grasslands. Lions are more social, unlike the other members of the big cat family. Lions prefer to live in a pride that has more female lions and a few male lions to patrol and protect their territory and the cubs. The cubs are vulnerable to predators like leopards, hyenas, and blackback jackals and have a mortality rate of 65 to 70%. A pride can be as small as 3 lions living together or as big as 40 lions together. On average, a female lion weighs 120 to 182 kilograms. Male lions are much bigger and heftier than female lions and weigh nearly 150 to 250 kilograms. The length of lions can be anything between 4.5 to 6.5 feet. The height of a male lion is about 72 to 84 inches, and that of female lions can be 63 to 72 inches tall. A lion's mane is the most distinct feature that separates it from the others in the cat family. The mane starts growing at the age of 1. Lions with a darker mane have higher reproductive strength when compared to other lions. The gestation period of a lion is 4 months or 110 days. Like other cats, lionesses prefer to hide away while giving birth. A lioness can give birth to 2 to 4 babies at a time and keeps the infant cubs hidden for the first 6 weeks. Later, all the females of the pride take care of the cubs. A newborn cub weighs around 1.5 kilograms at the time of birth. Most wild lion population lies in the southern and eastern parts of Africa. Lions can leap as high as 36 feet, jaw-dropping. Lions are ready to mate by the age of 3 or 4 years. African lions eat larger animals like zebras, antelopes, and other wild beasts. The Asiatic lions, on the other hand, eat large as well as smaller animals. White lions are a rare find. Their skin color is due to a rare genetic condition caused by leucism. When the water is scarce, the lions drink fluids from wild melons. This is to avoid dehydration and retain moisture in their bodies. The territory of a lion can range anywhere from 260 to 300 square kilometers. Lionesses work together in a team while hunting, and the whole pride shares the kill. But they follow an order. The males eat first, then the females, and lastly the cubs. The digestive system of lions is pretty fast, which is why they go for a hunt not long after they've devoured the previous kill. When close to a source of water, lions drink water every day. But they can also go without water for 4 to 5 days as they obtain moisture from the bodies of their prey. Lions are among the animals that are at the top of the food chain, which is why they are also referred to as the alpha predators. Lions become weak and worn between the age of 10 and 15. Fun facts about lions. A few fun facts about lions for kids are actually roarsome enough to intrigue them and put their little minds to work. Here are some such fascinating facts about this big cat species. Did you know? The roar of an adult male lion can be heard from 5 miles or 8 kilometers away. When lions are kept in captivity, they are also bred with other big cats like tigers, leopards, or jaguars. The resulting hybrids are referred to as ligers, tigons, leoponds, or jaglions. Female lions are attracted more to male lions with darker manes. Simba, weighing 380 kilograms, is the heaviest lion on record to date. He was kept captive at Colchester Zoo in England. While walking, the heels of a lion do not touch the ground. Lions have to protect their dead prey from hyenas and vultures so that it can serve as another meal for them. Cubs and young lions do not take part in hunting, but the adult lions train them by showing them the stalking behavior. The cubs start training in hunting when they are 1 or 2 years old. Lions have a denture formula of 3.1.3.1 over 3.1.2.1 with a total of 30 teeth. Their canine teeth are exceptionally big and are used for hunting and killing the prey. Lions do not chew. They directly swallow the food after chopping or ripping it apart from the body of their prey. Lion cubs are born just like puppies and kittens and do not open their eyes until 1 week after birth. Cubs are entirely dependent on their mommies for feeding and nourishment in the initial 3 months of birth, after which they are introduced to meat. Lionesses do not entertain or tolerate any female lion from outside of their pride, as they have a fixed social unit comprising of their own family. When another male lion attacks or usurps a pride, he kills all the males and the cubs, but not the females. Lions are very sharp-sighted as they have 5 times better eyesight than human beings. Are lions at risk? Lions are among those at the top of the food chain and have no other predators. But is that entirely true? Unfortunately, no, because lions have predators too, and sadly it's us, humans. Here is some information about the risks that lions are at because of the human race. Lion hunting or trophy hunting is still legal in some countries. This is one of the leading causes of reduction in their population since 1880, when there were more than 1.2 million African lions in the world. These majestic big cats, especially the African lions, are also threatened due to a loss in their natural habitat. Lions are listed as vulnerable in the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List of Threatened Species. We are left with less than 40,000 lions on our planet now. Asiatic lions are on the International Union for Conservation of Nature and the Red List of Endangered Species since 2008. Asiatic lions are found only in India's Gir Forest National Park and the surrounding areas in Gujarat state, which is the only habitat of lions in all of Asia. The population of lions living here is critically endangered. Lions are at a high risk of poaching. It is due to the illegal hunting of lions for their bones, which are used in traditional medicines as well as in vineyards for making expensive wines. Another important cause for the decline in their population can sometimes be conflicts with humans, scarcity in finding food and prey due to shrinking forests. Learning about lions, their habitat, life, and social behavior can make your child want to know more. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.
Amazon Prime पर सुबह ऑर्डर किया हमने बेकिंग शीट, ब्रश, टार्ट पैन और ब्लेंडर भी। शाम तक तो आ भी गए और ये हमारा पहला फ्रेंच लेमन टार्ट तैयार। एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी।
जो दिल चाहे, it's on Amazon Prime. 10 lakh plus products delivered today. Shopping plan start at rupees 399 per year.
Related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. Penguins are a group of aquatic, flightless birds. They live almost exclusively in the southern hemisphere with only one species, the Galapagos penguin, found north of the equator. Highly adapted for life in the water, penguins have counter-shaded dark and white plumage and flippers for swimming. A penguin's body is tapered at both ends, and it has a large head, short neck, and elongated body. This streamlined design helps penguins swim fast. Some species of penguins can march up to about 60 miles across sea ice to get to their breeding grounds. Penguin feet are also adapted to help the birds steer while swimming. They use their feet like rudders, angling them to help control direction. Many male penguins gift female penguins with rocks in order to woo them. A group of penguins in the water is called a raft, but on land they're called a waddle. Penguins evolved to fly underwater. Penguins may huddle together for several reasons. Though they might look funny walking on land, penguins are super slick with their flippers. The Gentoo penguin is the fastest swimmer, reaching speeds up to 30 miles per hour. And the emperor penguin can hold its breath for up to 22 minutes while scavenging underwater. Like other birds, penguins don't have teeth. Instead, they have backward-facing, fleshy spines that line the inside of their mouths. These help them guide their fishy meals down their throat. Penguins, while popularly believed to be socially awkward, are in fact extremely intelligent creatures. They are highly capable creatures that can be trained or conditioned, are self-aware, use tools and communicate with each other, and even form intricate communities and hierarchies in groups. In the water, the main predators of penguins are killer whales and seals. Meanwhile, their young are commonly preyed upon by skua seabirds on land. Listed as endangered by the IUCN. Since 2000, the Galapagos penguin Spheniscus mendiculus is considered to be the rarest penguin with an estimated population of between 1,800 and 4,700, as per the last census, carried out in 2009. Most of the time, penguins walk with a speed of about 1 or 2 kilometers per hour. But in danger, a frightened penguin can run a lot faster than a human being over snowy rocks and ice. Gentoo penguins are the fastest of all penguin species. These penguins can swim at speeds of up to 36 kilometers per hour. That's 4 times faster than any Olympic swimmer. The oldest penguin fossils are 62 million years old. That is only 3 million years after the dinosaurs disappeared. Penguins poop every 20 minutes. Penguins have a very fast metabolism. This means they need to poop a lot. A penguin's black and white coloring is called countershading. All penguin species share countershading camouflage. This means they have a lighter belly and a darker back, which helps them camouflage from predators above and below them. Penguins are expert divers. Penguins dive to catch their food. The emperor penguin can dive down to 530 meters. Gentoo penguins can dive 200 meters. And king penguins can dive around 350 meters deep. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.
Try Garnier's coolest sunscreen, SPF 50 plus and vitamin C at just rupees 229.
Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. The tiger is the largest living cat species and a member of the genus Panthera. It is most recognizable for its dark vertical stripes on orange-brown fur with a lighter underside. It is an apex predator, primarily preying on ungulates such as deer and wild boar. Tigers are often looked as being one of the most beautiful yet ferocious animals, and perhaps this is a sole-driving factor that makes them even more interesting creatures. But sadly, they have come to a verge of being categorized as endangered, thanks to the human sloppiness and prudence. As a wildlife lover with keen interest on large cats, I enjoy visiting wildlife sanctuaries, but the question remains, how well do I or we know about this exotic animal? We're often clouded by many misconceptions with other large cat species, but hopefully you'll learn something about them through this blog, where I've listed some facts about tigers. Spoiler alert, you would be knowing some of the facts already, but what the H asterisk or... 1. tigers are the largest amongst other wildcats. You probably knew this, that Royal Bengal tigers are the largest amongst other wildcats, but did you also know that the male tigers weigh up to 300 kilograms? Jez, that's like weighing a group of 6 average human. All they have to do is sit on top of you licking their paws. You'd be dead instantly. 2. A punch from a tiger may kill you. Leaving aside tigers' enormous body size, just look at their front hands or legs. If you have a pet tiger and a brutal enemy, you might as well send them for a fist fight. Kidding, you cannot have a pet tiger. It's illegal. It is said that one swipe from a tiger's front hand is enough to kill a person or an animal, or at least break one's bones. Tigers are nocturnal animals. It is not necessarily true that all tigers are nocturnal, but yes, they do prefer engaging in most of their hunting activities at night. The reason behind this is that tigers prefer avoiding human conflict during daylight and also patrol around their territory at night. Tiger cubs are born blind and only half of the cubs survive. The saddest part is that tiger cubs are born blind and only a few survive. Literally, the newborn cubs can't see anything. They only follow the scent of their mother. Since they are born blind and can't keep up, most of them die of hunger or cold. Some even get eaten by male tigers to make the tigress available for mating. That's just insane. Tigers love to swim and play in the water. Unlike the domestic cats, its larger version enjoys spending time in the water, and they love to swim for hours. Since cubs, female tigers encourage or help learn the art of hunting, they even have the ability to kill in the water. And as adults, it is said that they can swim for several kilometers, and even have reported one to swim for 30 kilometers in just a day. Tigers live for about 25 years. The life expectancy of tigers is between 20 to 25 years, whether they are kept in captivity or in the wild. However, most die before the age of 20, like, for instance, the death of a 19-year-old Makli in Ranthambore National Park, Rajasthan, India. The oldest living tiger so far was 25-year-old Flavel, a circus rescued, sheltered in a zoo in Tampa, Florida. A group of tigers are called an ambush or streak. The tigers are forced into unnatural situations where they are to share or stay put under certain areas in a man-made environment. That's when they are called an ambush or streak. Even a tigress with her cubs is called an ambush. Tigers can mate with other big cats. Tigers can also mate with other big cats. For example, if a male tiger mates with a female lion, the hybrid-born animal is known as a tigon. They are the largest cat species and can grow bigger than a liger, which is a mixed breed of a male lion and a female tiger. The height of a liger is about 4.5 feet while on all 4 legs and about 6 feet tall when standing. Note, you can find tigons in at least 9 countries that include the USA, Czech Republic, China, Iran, Russia, India, UAE, and Argentina. Crossbreeding of tigers is banned in Taiwan.
I think you got the wrong guy. It happens all the time.
You belong to the limelight. All new Tata Altros. Feel special.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I felt a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then the dentist told me that the upper layer of my teeth had worn off and nerve endings are getting triggered by eating this cold ice cream. My dentist recommended using Sensodyne daily.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
Banned in Taiwan. Tigers have antiseptic saliva. Perhaps a good side of tigers is that they have antiseptic saliva. So whenever you get a bruise and want to disinfect them, visit the doctor tiger. Just kidding. Usually what they do is they tend to lick the area in order to prevent any infection. Tigers can sprint at over 60 km/h. Not the fastest runner in the animal kingdom, but the fact that tigers have very strong legs makes them sprint more or less than 60 km/h. But it is only possible for short distances. Tiger stripes are also found on their skin. Most of you may not know this, but most of the cat species have stripes on their fur as well as on their skin. It is actually true that, similar to human fingerprints, the unique pattern of stripes on tigers acts like their identity. Even if you shave off the fur of tigers or house cats, you would still see the stripes. Note, do not try this at home with domestic pets. Tigers rarely roar and are humble towards their group. I know by generous, you must be like, what? But just so you know, tigers are one of the most humble species, unlike lions. No offense. Often it is seen in the wildlife that the male tigers allow the female and cubs to eat first. Tiger's urine smells like buttered popcorn. Here's an interesting fact. The smell that emits from tiger's urine smells like buttered popcorn. Don't get tempted because it also signifies a warning sign to the intruders in their territory. Tigers prefer to hunt by ambush. One of the most common knowledge to any wildlife lovers. Wild animals enjoy a surprise kill, but not as much as tigers. Due to their striped camouflage, they hide behind thick bushes and attack their victim from behind. It is also said that tigers are less likely to attack when we see them. In fact, most of the villagers in India wear a face mask on the back of their head just to trick the tigers. Tigers are solitary creatures. It is true, tigers are considered solitary animals. Unlike the sight of multiple tigers kept in one cage in the zoos, you are less likely to spot the same age group of tigers roaming together in the wild. Tigers like to stay alone. They are often observed taking a leisure walk all by themselves, or perhaps building his strategies for his next meal. LOL. Tigers have a diverse diet. The tigers have a varied diet and can feast on anything that comes its way, be it a wild boar, deer or antelope, rodent, bear, bird, rhino, crocodile, buffalo, and even their own group of cats like leopards. They even eat fish. Tigers can imitate the call of other animals. I had that same expression, and it aroused me to dig deeper and found a positive answer. They certainly can. Hunting by mimicry is an added advantage to animals. It has been said that tigers make a pook sound similar to that of sambar that draws these innocent animals into the trap and get ambushed. Tigers do not normally view humans as a prey. Tigers tend to attack humans only when they feel threatened, unless you look delicious. Humor. But on a serious note, we cannot deny that fact. There have been reports on tigers killing people in rural places, so it is best to stay away from their territory. If you come across such situations, it is best to walk backwards, constantly eyeing the tiger, as mentioned earlier, as they mostly kill in ambush. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos. Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos, which will help you in increasing your knowledge. An alligator is a crocodilian in the genus Alligator of the family Alligatoridae. The two extant species are the American alligator and the Chinese alligator. Additionally, several extinct species of alligator are known from fossil remains. Alligators are large reptiles and members of the order Crocodilia. The two existing species of alligators and the many worldwide species of crocodiles are closely related, and people often confuse one with the other. An alligator is distinguished by its wide, rounded snout and black color. When an alligator rests with its jaws closed, only its upper teeth are visible. Crocodiles, on the other hand, have narrow, pointed snouts, a gray-green color, and both upper and lower teeth visible when the animal's mouth is closed, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC. Crocodiles and alligators rarely overlap in range, so another way to tell them apart is to know where you are. American alligators, which live across the southern United States, only overlap with American crocodiles at the southern tip of Florida, according to National Geographic. Chinese alligators are the only crocodilian anywhere near their range. Alligators cannot digest salt, therefore they can only live in freshwater environments, like ponds, marshes, wetlands, and swamps. Male alligators can grow up to 15 feet, and female alligators can grow up to 9 feet. There are an estimated 1.25 million alligators in the state of Florida alone, and an estimated 200,000 in the Everglades. Alligators are territorial and will fight other alligators to defend their young. Alligators are traditionally solitary reptiles. Larger male gators are almost exclusively solitary, but smaller alligators are often found in greater numbers because they have a higher tolerance for other alligators. During April, May, and June, you might be able to spot larger gators in groups for mating purposes. During this time, alligators will lay between 30 to 40 eggs that will incubate for 60 to 65 days. Alligators prey primarily on fish, but they aren't picky eaters. They'll also eat amphibians, birds, snakes, turtles, and small mammals. If the opportunity presents itself, an alligator is likely to go after a large mammal as well, including deer, sheep, cows, and boars. Alligator jaws can exert up to 1,000 pounds of pressure. Alligators typically live between 30 to 35 years in the wild and approximately 50 in captivity. Alligators are considered a keystone to their environment, meaning they are essential to the health of the ecosystem they inhabit. Alligators enjoy warm water and warm weather. They are often found lying in the sun and will cool themselves off by opening their mouths to release stored heat. What is interesting about an alligator? Before you embark on your airboat ride, check out these alligator fun facts. Alligators cannot digest salt, therefore they can only live in freshwater environments like ponds, marshes, wetlands, and swamps. Male alligators can grow up to 15 feet, and female alligators can grow up to 9 feet. Can alligators jump out of water? That's because alligators can leap up to 5 feet out of the water to snag their dinner. They do this by pushing themselves up with their tails. It's an incredible sight to see, as long as you're a safe distance away while watching it. Do alligators need water? While alligators can tolerate salt water for a few hours or even days, they are primarily freshwater animals, living in swampy areas, rivers, streams, lakes, and ponds. How many teeth does an alligator have? A mature alligator has 80 conical-shaped teeth. They have no molars for crushing and grinding food, therefore they swallow their food whole. Lost teeth are replaced. An alligator may go through 2,000 to 3,000 teeth in its lifetime. What are alligators scared of? Typically, alligators are afraid of humans, says Nell. They have been hunted since the Europeans got to the US, and they almost went extinct. A 2010 report tallied all the reported alligator attacks over the 81 years from 1928 to 2009. What does alligator poop look like? It can be up to 5 or 6 inches in length and over 2 inches in diameter, rounded at both ends, light grey when fresh and drying to almost white. Scat really stinks, even after drying up. Found near water, scat may have no recognizable shape but contains fish bones and scales and pieces of shell. Oily, tar-like appearance. How smart is a gator? They might have a reputation for being tough, but alligators are among the most attentive parents in the reptile world, remaining with their young for as long as 3 years. They're also highly intelligent and have been known to use tools. What are alligators known for? Alligators play an important role in their wetland ecosystems by creating small ponds known as alligator holes. Alligator holes retain water during the dry season and provide habitats for other animals. Alligators are apex predators that also eat fruit. Do loud noises scare alligators? Alligators are very territorial animals, especially during the spring mating season. Female alligators closely guard their babies for the first few months and will exhibit extremely aggressive behavior when protecting their young. If you are approached by an alligator, make a loud noise to scare it away. What's the biggest alligator ever caught? Well, the current world record alligator was taken by Mandy Stokes of Thomaston in August 2014. It measured 15 feet 9 inches long and weighed 1,011.5 pounds. Can a human swim faster than a crocodile? Saltwater crocodiles can swim at 15 to 18 miles per hour in short bursts, which is around 3 times as fast as the fastest human swimmers. How long can an alligator live? Well, the American alligator can live anywhere from 30 to 50 years. Do crocodiles swim in the ocean? They are poor swimmers, and despite their name, they inhabit freshwater as well as estuaries. Although crocodiles spend most of their life in saltwater, they are not considered marine animals as they rely on land for food and water. Can alligators climb fences? You may wonder, can alligators climb fences? Just have a look at this video. Alligators can climb chain link fences, period. Some of them can climb a 5 feet high chain link fence without any major difficulty. However, it's not typical. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.
अब बेकार के हॉर्न बजाना बंद करो, लगाओ यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी वाला ऊनो मिंडा क्लाटन C80 हॉर्न, बनाए एक अलग ही इंप्रेशन।
एक्सपर्ट की सुनो,
ऊनो मिंडा चुनो।
ऊनो मिंडा।
Big Basket, yummiest carbohydrate mangoes delivered in just 10 minutes.
Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. Hares and jackrabbits are leporids belonging to the genus Lepus. Hares are classified in the same family as rabbits. They are similar in size to rabbits and have similar herbivorous diets, but generally have longer ears and live solitarily or in pairs. The European hare, also known as the brown hare, is a species of hare native to Europe and parts of Asia. It is among the largest hare species and is adapted to temperate, open country. Hares are small mammals related to rabbits and belonging to the same family, Leporidae. There are 32 species of hare. Hare species are native to Africa, Eurasia, North America, and the Japanese archipelago. They are found all over the world, except Antarctica. The favorite habitat of the hare is in meadows, fields, and clearings. Hares usually live from 4 to 8 years in the wild, but they can live for as long as 12 years. Hares are born with fur and are larger than rabbits. They usually have taller hind legs and longer ears. Rabbits make their homes in burrows underground, while hares make nests above ground. Its head and body length can range from 40 to 75 centimeters or 16 to 30 inches, with a tail length of 3.9 to 11 centimeters or 1.5 to 4.3 inches. The body mass is typically between 1.4 and 5 kilograms or 3 and 11 pounds. The hare's elongated ears range from 6.2 to 11 centimeters or 2.4 to 4.3 inches from the notch to tip. Coat color can be brown, gray, tan, white, and black. Some hares, such as the snowshoe hare, Lepus americanus, and southern populations of the Arctic hare, Lepus arcticus, change color with the seasons. In the winter, these animals have white fur to blend in with the snow. After the spring molt, the fur is replaced with a shorter gray-brown fur. Hares are nocturnal, feeding and traveling most at night and sleeping during the day. They use shallow resting hollows in fields or long grass called forms. To avoid detection, hares move close to the ground and their ears lie flat on their backs. These speedy animals are capable of reaching 70 kilometers or 43 miles an hour. Hares are small mammals related to rabbits and belonging to the same family, Leporidae. There are 32 species of hare. Hare species are native to Africa, Eurasia, North America, and the Japanese archipelago. They are found all over the world, except Antarctica. The favorite habitat of the hare is in meadows, fields, and clearings. Hares usually live from 4 to 8 years in the wild, but they can live for as long as 12 years. If you think hares are the same as rabbits, you're jumping to the wrong conclusion. There are significant differences in physical appearance, behavior, and even lifestyles. Hares are born with fur and are larger than rabbits. They usually have taller hind legs and longer ears. Rabbits make their homes in burrows underground, while hares make nests above ground. Its head and body length can range from 40 to 75 centimeters or 16 to 30 inches, with a tail length of 3.9 to 11 centimeters or 1.5 to 4.3 inches. The body mass is typically between 1.4 and 5 kilograms or 3 and 11 pounds. The hare's elongated ears range from 6.2 to 11.0 centimeters or 2.4 to 4.3 inches from the notch to tip. coat color can be brown, grey, tan, white, and black. Some hares, such as the snowshoe hare, Lepus americanus, and southern populations of the Arctic hare, Lepus arcticus, change color with the seasons. In the winter, these animals have white fur to blend in with the snow. After the spring molt, the fur is replaced with a shorter grey-brown fur. Hares are quite solitary, whereas rabbits are social animals. Hares are nocturnal, feeding and traveling most at night and sleeping during the day. They use shallow resting hollows in fields or long grass called forms. To avoid detection, hares move close to the ground and their ears lie flat on their backs. These speedy animals are capable of reaching 70 kilometers or 43 miles an hour. They have powerful hind legs that can propel them on leaps of more than 3 meters or 10 feet. Hares are also excellent swimmers. Their upper lips are split, concealing a pair of long front incisors that never stop growing. Hares must keep their teeth ground down by constant gnawing and chewing. Hares are herbivorous and prefer to eat grass and other plant life, but they also supplement their diets with fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and some fungi. Hares have an excellent sense of smell, hearing, and vision. They have nearly 360 degrees panoramic vision, allowing them to detect predators from all directions. They can see everything behind them and only have a small blind spot in front of their nose. A male hare is called a jack, and a female is a jill. A hare less than 1 year old is called a leveret. The collective noun for a group of hares is a drove. Normally shy animals, hares change their behavior in spring, when they can be seen in broad daylight chasing one another around meadows. This appears to be competition between males to attain dominance and hence more access to breeding females. During this spring frenzy, hares can be seen boxing. This is usually not competition between males, but a female hitting a male, either to show she is not yet ready to mate or as a test of his determination. After a while, she will stop boxing and allow the male to be her mate. The gestation period is about 42 days, and a female gives birth anywhere from 1 to 8 leverets at a time. A female can bear 3 litters a year. The female nests in a depression on the surface of the ground rather than in a burrow, and the young are active as soon as they are born. Young hares are adapted to the lack of physical protection relative to that afforded by a burrow, by being born fully furred and with eyes open. They are hence precocial and are able to fend for themselves soon after birth. By contrast, the related rabbits have young that are born blind and hairless. Due to the size and speed of the hare is generally not a first-choice meal for many predators, although there are a number of animals that will hunt hares. The predators of the hare include large birds of prey, foxes, coyotes, wolves, lynx, wild dogs, and weasels, and also humans, who will often hunt hares both to eat and for pest control. Hares have not been domesticated, while rabbits are raised for food and kept as house pets. Hares have 48 chromosomes, while rabbits have 44. In Europe, the hare has been a symbol of sex and fertility since at least ancient Greece. The Greeks associated it with the gods Dionysus, Aphrodite, and Artemis, as well as with satyrs and cupids. In European tradition, the hare also symbolizes the 2 qualities of swiftness and timidity. The hare in African folk tales is a trickster. Some of the stories about the hare were retold among African slaves in America and are the basis of the Brer Rabbit stories. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.
Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. Dolphins are undoubtedly some of the most admired and well-known ocean animals in the world, for good reason. With their cute smiles, incredible acrobatic skills, and likeness to humans, dolphins have caught the attention of people for millennia. Despite their popularity, there's a lot that people don't know about these marine mammals. That's why we're serving up some of the most fascinating dolphin facts around. Any scuba diver or freediver that's ever had the opportunity to share the underwater world with a dolphin, or pod of dolphins, will certainly tell you that it was one of the best experiences they've ever had. Warning. These dolphin facts will most likely make you love dolphins even more than you already do. Here are 10 fun facts about dolphins. 1. Nearly 40 different dolphin species inhabit the waters of the world. While most species of dolphins live in coastal areas of tropical and temperate oceans, there are 5 species that live in freshwater rivers, including the Amazon pink river dolphin. Dolphins are carnivores with a variety of fish, squid, and crustaceans included in their list of prey. A dolphin that weighs 260 pounds, or 118 kilograms, eats approximately 33 pounds, or 15 kilograms, of fish per day. Known for their playful behavior, dolphins are highly intelligent. They are as smart as apes, and the evolution of their larger brains is surprisingly similar to humans. In fact, they are said to be the second most intelligent mammals after humans. Dolphins can recognize themselves in a mirror and call each other unique names. Dolphins belong to the scientific order called cetaceans, which also includes whales, their closest relatives. In the Delphinidae, or dolphin, family, orcas are the largest species of dolphin. They are highly social animals, primarily living in groups that hunt and even play together. Large pods of dolphins, called superpods, can be made up of 1,000 members or more. These marine mammals give live birth, similar to humans, except the baby is born tail first. Depending on the species, dolphin gestation takes somewhere between 9 and 17 months. After giving birth, dolphins are incredibly maternal. The mother helps the calf to the surface for its first breath, and they've even been observed nestling and cuddling with their young. Depending on the species, dolphin calves or babies nurse for up to 2 years. A calf may stay with its mother for anywhere from 3 to 8 years. While dolphins have no sense of smell, they make up for this with their other extraordinary senses. They have acute eyesight both in and out of the water. Dolphins have a well-developed sense of touch. They hear frequencies 10 times the upper limit of adult humans, and they expertly use dolphin echolocation to locate faraway or hidden things using sound waves and echoes. Dolphins have few natural enemies. Unfortunately, humans are their main threat. Polluted habitats, being caught as bycatch in commercial fisheries, and targeted hunting are the main threats that face dolphins worldwide. Sadly, in just 2006, the Yangtze River dolphin became functionally extinct. Because dolphins are mammals, they need to come to the surface to breathe. Unlike land mammals that breathe and eat through their mouths, dolphins have separate holes for each task. Dolphins eat through their mouths and breathe through their blowholes. This prevents dolphins from sucking up water into their lungs when eating, reducing the risk of drowning. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos, which will help you in increasing your knowledge. The giraffe is an African artiodactyl mammal, the tallest living terrestrial animal and the largest ruminant. It is traditionally considered to be one species, Giraffa camelopardalis, with 9 subspecies. Giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. Males can grow up to 18 feet or 5.5 meters tall. A group of giraffes is called a tower. No one has ever seen a giraffe swimming. Giraffes only need 5 to 30 minutes of sleep in a 24-hour period. Giraffes make no sound. Not because they can't, but because they choose not to. The giraffe's neck can measure up to 6 feet or 1.8 meters long. Giraffes only need to drink once every few days. Most of the water comes from all the plants they eat. Giraffe tongues grow up to 21 inches or 53 centimeters in length. A giraffe's spots are like human fingerprints. No 2 individual giraffes have exactly the same pattern. The giraffe's feet are the size of a dinner plate, 12 inches or 30.5 centimeters across. A giraffe's neck is too short to reach the ground, so it has to awkwardly spread its front legs or kneel to reach the ground and drink water. Giraffes can go longer without drinking water than camels can. A giraffe's legs alone are taller than most humans, about 6 feet or 1.81 meters. 50% of giraffe calves do not survive their first 6 months due to predation from hyenas, leopards, and wild dogs. Before mating, the female giraffe will first urinate in the male's mouth. In Mozambique, overhead power lines have to be at least 12 meters or 39 feet high to permit safe passage of giraffes. One of the only vertebrate species that can't yawn is the giraffe. Giraffe is already extinct in at least 7 countries in Africa. Up until 2008, the Santa Barbara Zoo had a giraffe named Gemina that had a permanent 90-degree bend in her neck caused by fused vertebrae. Male giraffes determine if a female is fertile by tasting their urine. The intestines of an adult giraffe measure more than 70 meters, or 230 feet in length. The maximum weight of a male giraffe was 1,930 kilograms, or 4,250 pounds, and 1,180 kilograms, or 2,600 pounds, for a female. The giraffe's 9 subspecies are distinguished by their coat patterns. Do giraffes have 3 hearts? 3 hearts to be exact. There is a systemic or main heart. 2 lesser hearts pump blood to the gills where waste is discarded and oxygen is received. They work like the right side of the human heart. Why are giraffes amazing? Giraffes are the tallest mammal in the world. Their long legs and necks help them to eat leaves at the top of tall trees that other animals cannot reach. They have long tongues and no teeth at the front of their top jaw, which helps them to rip leaves from branches. Can giraffes bite humans? Giraffes, which are the tallest mammals in the world, are not usually aggressive but have been known to go on the attack if they feel threatened. Their legs can also be dangerous, with a kick from a giraffe quite capable of killing someone. Can giraffes swim? Giraffes are often stated to be unable to swim, and while few observations supporting this have ever been offered, we sought to test the hypothesis that giraffes exhibited a body shape or density unsuited for locomotion in water, the Canadian and British scientists said in their article. Do giraffes have 2 stomachs? Well, giraffes are ruminants, just like cows, sheep, and deer. This means that they have more than 1 stomach. In fact, giraffes have 4 stomachs, with the extra stomachs assisting with digesting food. And you know, giraffes are the tallest mammals on Earth. Why are giraffes so tall? At up to 5.8 meters tall, or 19 feet, giraffes are the tallest animal on land, thanks to their unusually long necks. This idea has been around since 1809, when French naturalist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck suggested that the giraffe's long neck evolved from its continual striving to reach food. How fast can giraffes run? They can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. Can giraffes bend their necks? Even worse, giraffes can't simply bend their necks forward. They must awkwardly splay their forelegs and bend their knees before they can lower their necks to the ground for a drink. Giraffes only need to drink once every few days to survive the savannah. What animals are taller than a giraffe? Elephants are plenty big and pretty tall too. Next to the giraffe in terms of height is the elephant, specifically the African bush elephant, or Loxodonta africana. Males of this species have a shoulder height of 10.5 to 13 feet. How strong are giraffes' necks? Their necks tend to average about 6 feet long, and supporting such a length requires powerful muscles and big bones. That causes their necks to be heavy, usually between 500 and 600 pounds. Why are giraffes' tongues black? The darker color is a result of the extra melanin that is present. It helps to prevent sunburns and can protect them. The end of their tongue tends to be black, and maybe more pink or purple near the top, since that portion is not as exposed to the sun. The melanin acts as a sort of natural sunscreen. How tall is a female giraffe? Giraffes are the tallest land animals. Female giraffes are up to 14 feet tall and weigh up to 1,500 pounds. Meanwhile, males are up to 18 feet tall and can weigh 3,000 pounds. Which animal has the longest neck? Among living animals, adult bull giraffes have the longest necks, capable of reaching about 8 feet or 2.4 meters long. No other living creature exceeds half this length. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos. Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. Black rhinos, or Diceros bicornis, are one of the most iconic and endangered species of rhino. Their mating behavior, though less frequently observed in the wild due to their elusive nature, is a fascinating subject. Understanding their mating rituals offers insights into their complex social structure and reproductive strategies. This script delves into the intriguing mating process of black rhinos, highlighting their courtship behaviors, mating process, and the challenges they face. Courtship behavior. Black rhinos are solitary creatures, and their mating rituals reflect this solitary lifestyle. Courtship begins when a female in estrus, or heat, attracts the attention of a male. Females come into estrus every 2 to 4 weeks for a short period, during which they emit distinctive scent marks and vocalizations to signal their reproductive status. Males, driven by their strong sense of smell and keen auditory perception, detect these signals from a considerable distance. When a male rhino identifies a female in estrus, he engages in a behavior known as scent marking. This involves rubbing his body and horns against trees and the ground, leaving behind his scent to assert dominance and indicate his presence to the female. The dance of courtship. Once a male locates a female in estrus, he approaches her cautiously. The courtship process is characterized by a series of ritualistic behaviors. The male may follow the female at a respectful distance, exhibiting what is often referred to as mating displays. These displays include walking parallel to the female, sniffing her behind, and occasionally engaging in mock charges or playful interactions. This behavior is a way for the male to demonstrate his fitness and stamina. During courtship, both rhinos engage in mutual sniffing and body contact. The female, although generally solitary, may tolerate the male's advances if she is receptive. However, she has the ultimate control over the mating process and may choose to reject the male if she is not ready or if he fails to meet her standards. The mating process. When the female is receptive and ready to mate, the actual mating process begins. Black rhinos have a unique mating posture. The male mounts the female from behind, and copulation occurs while the female remains standing. This position allows the male to maintain balance and stability during the mating act. Mating can be brief, lasting only a few minutes, but it is a crucial part of the reproductive cycle. After copulation, the male and female often go their separate ways, as black rhinos do not form lasting bonds. The male's role in raising the offspring is minimal. His primary contribution is to ensure the successful fertilization of the female's eggs. Reproductive challenges. The reproductive success of black rhinos faces numerous challenges. One major factor is their low population density, which reduces the chances of encountering a mate. Additionally, black rhinos are known for their aggressive behavior, especially during the mating season. Territorial disputes and competition among males can further complicate the mating process. Human activities also pose significant threats. Habitat loss, poaching, and illegal wildlife trade have drastically reduced the black rhino population. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring the survival of this species and their ability to reproduce successfully. The mating rituals of black rhinos are a testament to the intricate behaviors and adaptations of this remarkable species. From the initial courtship displays to the mating process itself, each step is a crucial part of their reproductive strategy. Understanding these behaviors not only enhances our knowledge of black rhinos, but also underscores the importance of ongoing conservation efforts to protect their habitats and ensure their survival for future generations. By appreciating and supporting the preservation of these magnificent creatures, we contribute to the continued existence of one of Africa's most majestic wildlife species. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos. Welcome to Scientific Secret Channel. On this channel, you will find fact-related videos which will help you in increasing your knowledge. The chimpanzee, also known as the common chimpanzee, or simply chimp, is a species of great ape native to the forest and savanna of tropical Africa. It has 4 confirmed subspecies and a 5th proposed subspecies. The chimpanzee and the closely related bonobo are classified in the genus Pan. Chimpanzees are great apes found across Central and West Africa. Along with bonobos, they are our closest living relatives, sharing 98.7% of our genetic blueprint. Humans and chimps are also thought to share a common ancestor who lived some 7 to 13 million years ago. Chimpanzees are one of 4 types of great apes. The great apes are chimpanzees, bonobos, gorillas, and orangutans. Wild chimpanzees only live in Africa. Humans and chimpanzees share 95 to 98% of the same DNA. Biologically, chimpanzees are more closely related to humans than they are to gorillas. Chimpanzees and other species, including some types of birds, make and use tools. For a long time, scientists thought human beings were the only ones who made tools. Chimpanzees use more tools for more purposes than any other creatures except humans. In captivity, chimpanzees can be taught human languages such as ASL, or American Sign Language. A female chimp named Washoe knew more than 240 signs. Interestingly, chimpanzees can catch or be infected with human diseases. Chimpanzees in the wild rarely live longer than 50 years. Captive chimps can live more than 60 years. Chimpanzees sometimes hunt and eat small mammals such as bushbucks or monkeys. They also eat fruit, nuts, seeds, blossoms, leaves, and many kinds of insects. Chimpanzees have a wide variety of tastes and are able to live in a wide variety of habitats, unlike gorillas and orangutans who have narrower diets. Different chimpanzee groups use tools in different ways. Chimpanzees of the Thai forest in Côte d'Ivoire crack open nuts with rocks, for example, while the Gombe chimps have never been seen doing this. One of the chimpanzee calls is the pant hoot. Each individual has his or her own distinctive pant hoot so that the chimp can be identified with precision. Chimpanzees laugh when they play. Chimps groom each other. Grooming helps relations within the community and calms nervous or tense chimps. When chimpanzees are angry or frightened, their hair stands on end. Male chimpanzees show their power in displays. Their hair stands on end so they look bigger. They scream, stamp their feet, and go on a tear, dragging branches or hurling rocks. This may scare other chimpanzees and keep them from picking a fight. Mothers and dependent young, up to age 7 or so, are always together. Chimpanzees communicate much like humans do, by kissing, embracing, patting on the back, touching hands, and tickling. When a mother dies, her orphaned offspring may be unable to survive. But older siblings often adopt their orphaned brothers or sisters, and occasionally, infants are adopted by chimps not related to them. Infant chimpanzees have a white-tailed tuft that disappears after their childhood. Chimpanzees walk on all fours and have longer arms than legs. They are called knuckle walkers because they use their knuckles for support. Like humans, chimps have opposable thumbs and opposable big toes, which allow them to grip things with their feet. At Gombe National Park, the site of Jane Goodall's research, adult males weigh between 90 and 115 pounds. They're about 4 feet tall when standing upright. Females are slightly smaller. Chimpanzees in West Africa and those in captivity may be larger. Chimpanzees are not meant to be pets. A full-grown chimpanzee has 5 or 6 times the strength of a human being. Chimpanzees are endangered. There are probably between 172,000 and 300,000 chimpanzees remaining in the wild. Chimps can be found in about 21 African countries, mostly in Central Africa. Most chimps live in rainforest areas on what used to be the equatorial forest belt. Sadly, the rainforests in Africa are being cut down, leaving only patches of forest where the belt once stretched continuously. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.
An alligator is a crocodilian in the genus Alligator of the family Alligatoridae. The 2 extant species are the American alligator and the Chinese alligator. Additionally, several extinct species of alligator are known from fossil remains. Alligators are large reptiles and members of the order Crocodilia. The 2 existing species of alligators and the many worldwide species of crocodiles are closely related, and people often confuse one with the other. An alligator is distinguished by its wide, rounded snout and black color. When an alligator rests with its jaws closed, only its upper teeth are visible. Crocodiles, on the other hand, have narrow, pointed snouts, a gray-green color, and both upper and lower teeth visible when the animal's mouth is closed, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Crocodiles and alligators rarely overlap in range, so another way to tell them apart is to know where you are. American alligators, which live across the southern United States, only overlap with American crocodiles at the southern tip of Florida, according to National Geographic. Chinese alligators are the only crocodilian anywhere near their range. Alligators cannot digest salt, therefore they can only live in freshwater environments, like ponds, marshes, wetlands, and swamps. Male alligators can grow up to 15 feet, and female alligators can grow up to 9 feet. There are an estimated 1.25 million alligators in the state of Florida alone, and an estimated 200,000 in the Everglades. Alligators are territorial and will fight other alligators to defend their young. Alligators are traditionally solitary reptiles. Larger male gators are almost exclusively solitary, but smaller alligators are often found in greater numbers because they have a higher tolerance for other alligators. During April, May, and June, you might be able to spot larger gators in groups for mating purposes. During this time, alligators will lay between 30 and 40 eggs that will incubate for 60 to 65 days. Alligators prey primarily on fish, but they aren't picky eaters. They'll also eat amphibians, birds, snakes, turtles, and small mammals. If the opportunity presents itself, an alligator is likely to go after a large mammal as well, including deer, sheep, cows, and boars. Alligator jaws can exert up to 1,000 pounds of pressure. Alligators typically live between 30 to 35 years in the wild and approximately 50 in captivity. Alligators are considered a keystone to their environment, meaning they are essential to the health of the ecosystem they inhabit. Alligators enjoy warm water and warm weather. They are often found lying in the sun and will cool themselves off by opening their mouths to release stored heat. What is interesting about an alligator? Before you embark on your airboat ride, check out these alligator fun facts. Alligators cannot digest salt. Therefore, they can only live in freshwater environments like ponds, marshes, wetlands, and swamps. Male alligators can grow up to 15 feet, and female alligators can grow up to 9 feet. Can alligators jump out of water? That's because alligators can leap up to 5 feet out of the water to snag their dinner. They do this by pushing themselves up with their tails. It's an incredible sight to see, as long as you're a safe distance away while watching it. Do alligators need water? While alligators can tolerate salt water for a few hours or even days, they are primarily freshwater animals, living in swampy areas, rivers, streams, lakes, and ponds. How many teeth does an alligator have? A mature alligator has 80 conical-shaped teeth. They have no molars for crushing and grinding food. Therefore, they swallow their food whole. Lost teeth are replaced. An alligator may go through 2,000 to 3,000 teeth in its lifetime. What are alligators scared of? Typically, alligators are afraid of humans, says Nell. They have been hunted since the Europeans got to the US, and they almost went extinct. A 2010 report tallied all the reported alligator attacks over the 81 years from 1928 to 2009. What does alligator poop look like? Well, it can be up to 5 or 6 inches in length and over 2 inches in diameter. It's rounded at both ends, light gray when fresh, and dries to almost white. Scat really stinks, even after drying up. You usually find it near water. The scat may have no recognizable shape, but contains fish bones and scales, and pieces of shell. It has an oily, tar-like appearance. How smart is a gator? They might have a reputation for being tough, but alligators are amongst the most attentive parents in the reptile world, remaining with their young for as long as 3 years. They are also highly intelligent and have been known to use tools. What are alligators known for? Alligators play an important role in their wetland ecosystems by creating small ponds known as alligator holes. These holes retain water during the dry season and provide habitats for other animals. Alligators are apex predators that also eat fruit. Do loud noises scare alligators? Well, alligators are very territorial animals, especially during the spring mating season. Female alligators closely guard their babies for the first few months and will exhibit extremely aggressive behavior when protecting their young. If you are approached by an alligator, make a loud noise to scare it away. What's the biggest alligator ever caught? The current world record alligator was taken by Mandy Stokes of Thomaston in August 2014. It measured 15 feet, 9 inches long, and weighed 1,011.5 pounds. Can a human swim faster than a crocodile? Well, saltwater crocodiles can swim at 15 to 18 miles per hour in short bursts, which is around 3 times as fast as the fastest human swimmers. How long can an alligator live? The American alligator can live anywhere from 30 to 50 years. Do crocodiles swim in the ocean? They are poor swimmers, and despite their name, they inhabit fresh water as well as estuaries. Although the crocodiles spend most of their life in salt water, they are not considered marine animals as they rely on land for food and water. Can alligators climb fences? You may wonder, can alligators climb fences? Just have a look at this video. Alligators can climb chain link fences, period. Some of them can climb a 5 feet high chain link fence without any major difficulty. However, it's not typical.
Elephants are a select group of proboscideans belonging to the family Elephantidae. They are, without a doubt, the largest existing land animals. 3 living species are currently recognized: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. The word elephant comes from the Greek word elephas, which means ivory. The gestation period of elephants is 22 months. Baby elephants weigh around 100 kilograms on average. The babies can stand up shortly after being born. The average lifespan of an elephant is from 50 to 70 years. Male African elephants can reach 3 meters tall and weigh between 4,000 to 7,500 kilograms. Asian elephants are slightly smaller, reaching 2.7 meters tall and weighing 3,000 to 6,000 kilograms. Elephants spend between 12 to 15 hours eating grass, plants, and fruit every single day. They use their long trunks to smell their food and lift it up into their mouth. An adult needs to eat up to 150 kilograms of food a day. That's 50 tons a year. Elephants are highly social animals with incredible memories. It's really true that elephants never forget. Elephants are known to display complex behavior, indicating that they feel empathy for others and are capable of demonstrating other emotions, including grief. Elephants can get sunburned. These giants bathe in mud to help protect their skin from the sun. They also do that to keep bugs off. Elephant tusks have a variety of uses, as a tool to dig for food or water and to strip bark from trees, as a weapon in battles with rivals, and as a courtship aid. The larger his tusks, the more attractive a male elephant may appear to a female. Female elephants live in groups, all related and led by a matriarch, usually the oldest in the group. She'll decide where and when they move and rest, day to day and season to season. Males leave the family unit between the ages of 12 to 15 and may lead solitary lives or live temporarily with other males. The trunk of an elephant is a flexible extension of its upper lip and nose. The trunk is an elephant's most versatile tool, used for breathing, smelling, touching, grasping, and producing sound. It's probably the most amazing body part in the animal kingdom. Elephants know every member of their herd and are able to recognize up to 30 companions by sight or smell. They can remember and distinguish particular cues that signal danger and can recall locations long after their last visit. An elephant's memory is not limited to its herd, nor is it limited to its species. In one instance, 2 circus elephants that performed together rejoiced when crossing paths 23 years later. Elephants have also recognized humans that they once bonded with after decades apart. The elephant boasts the largest brain of any land mammal, as well as an impressive encephalization quotient, the size of the animal's brain relative to its body size. The elephant's EQ is nearly as high as a chimpanzee's. The elephant brain is remarkably similar to the human brain, with as many neurons and synapses as well as a highly developed hippocampus and cerebral cortex. Elephants are one of the few non-human animals to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. The elephant's large cerebral cortex allows them to be great problem solvers, which elephants display in many creative ways. Don't try to outsmart an elephant. They have an understanding of basic arithmetic and can even keep track of relative quantities. Elephants communicate using everything from body signals to infrared rumbles that can be heard from kilometers away. Their understanding of syntax suggests that they have their own language and grammar. Elephants can recognize 12 distinct tones of music and recreate melodies. Elephants are the only non-human animals to mourn their dead, performing burial rituals and returning to visit graves. Elephants are one of the few species that can recognize themselves in the mirror.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Scientific Secret. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of one of nature's most incredible creatures, the bee. These tiny insects are much more than just honey producers. They play a vital role in our ecosystem. Let's explore some amazing facts about bees that you might not know.
Did you know that bees are closely related to wasps and ants? While most of us think of bees for their honey, they're actually part of a larger family known as Apoidea. This family includes over 20,000 different species of bees found across the globe, everywhere except Antarctica. In her lifetime, a single bee produces about a teaspoon of honey, just 5 grams. It's incredible to think that such a small creature works so hard to produce something so sweet and valuable. Male bees or drones have bigger eyes than females. Why? To help them find the queen bee, of course. The queen bee, on the other hand, is an egg-laying machine. She can produce up to 2,000 eggs a day. Fertilized eggs become female worker bees, while unfertilized ones become males, all thanks to the pheromones she produces. Bees absolutely love blue and cluster plants like lavender and rosemary. So if you want to attract more bees to your garden, add some colorful blooms. Bees are unique. They're the only social insect that humans have partially domesticated. And it's not just their honey that's valuable. Honey has numerous health benefits, both when eaten and applied to the skin. Fun fact, the darker the honey, the better it is for you. One of the most important roles bees play is as pollinators. They visit 50 to 100 flowers on each collection trip, spreading pollen and ensuring that plants can reproduce. Without bees, our world would be a lot less colorful and far less fruitful. Did you know a honeybee can fly up to 6 miles at a speed of 15 miles per hour? To make just 1 pound of honey, a bee would have to fly around 90,000 miles. That's like going 3 times around the globe. Bees don't just make honey, they also produce beeswax. It takes about 17 to 20 pounds of honey to produce just 1 pound of beeswax. Bees use this wax to build the hexagonal cells of the honeycomb, where they store honey and raise their young. Bees are not just honey producers, they're vital to our planet's health. Without them, many of the plants we rely on would struggle to reproduce, leading to a domino effect on the entire ecosystem.
So the next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember that these tiny insects are doing incredible work to keep our planet thriving. They're more than just honeymakers, they're environmental heroes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about bees, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scientific Secret for more fascinating insights into the natural world. And as always, stay curious.
A rhinoceros, commonly abbreviated to rhino, is a member of any of the 5 extant species of odd-toed ungulates in the family Rhinocerotidae, as well as any of the numerous extinct species therein. 2 of the extant species are native to Africa, and 3 to southern Asia. The lifespan of a rhinoceros is generally 50 years. While dinosaurs had the same set of leg bones, some had feet like a rhinoceros, elephant, bird, or a pig. The largest footprints ever found were 3 feet across and 4 feet long. Millipedes have more legs than any other animal, up to 750. A lavender rhinoceros has been often used to signify the lesbian community. A rhinoceros was chosen because it is generally docile, but when it is provoked, it can become ferocious. Lavender is often used to represent the GLBT community because it is a mixture of red and blue, which represents the female and male principles, respectively. Folk medicine used a variety of herbal potions and mechanical devices to harden, such as crushed rhinoceros horn and pulverized antelope, deer and horse testicles, as well as parings of human nails. Sometimes even a piece of bone was eased into the urethra. The rhinoceros beetle can carry up to 850 times its weight on its back. This is equivalent to a person carrying over 50 minivans on their back. The average life expectancy of a rhinoceros in captivity is 15 years. The hippopotamus is generally considered the 3rd largest land mammal, after the white rhinoceros and the elephant. Rhinoceros are herbivores, or plant eaters. White rhinoceros are generally considered the 2nd largest land mammal, after the elephant. Rhinoceros have thick, protective skin, and 3 of the 5 rhinoceros species are listed as being critically endangered. A rhinoceros's horn is made of hair. There are 5 different species of rhinoceros, 3 native to southern Asia and 2 native to Africa. They are the black rhinoceros, white rhinoceros, Indian rhinoceros, Javan rhinoceros, and Sumatran rhinoceros. The hippopotamus is, next to the elephant, the heaviest of all land mammals, larger even than the rhinoceros. It may weigh as much as 8,000 pounds. The name rhinoceros means nose horn and is often shortened to rhino. Relative to their large body size, rhinoceroses have small brains. Did you know rhinoceroses have 3 toes on each foot? Rhinoceros horns are made from a protein called keratin, the same substance that fingernails and hair are made of. Despite their name, white rhinoceroses are actually grey. All 5 species of rhinoceros can grow to weigh over 1,000 kilograms or 2,200 pounds. Rhinoceroses are often hunted by humans for their horns. A rhinoceros horn is made of compacted hair. A rhinoceros horn is made of hair. The horn of a rhinoceros is made from compacted hair rather than bone or another substance. A rhinoceros's horns are made of keratin, the same type of protein that makes up hair and fingernails. How many horns does a rhino have? Black rhinos, white rhinos, and Sumatran rhinos have 2 horns. Javan rhinos and greater one-horned rhinos have 1. On the black rhino, the front horn can grow to 20 to 51 inches, or 51 to 130 centimeters, while the rear horn can grow to about 20 inches, according to the International Rhino Foundation. The word rhinoceros comes from 2 Greek words, rhino, which means nose, and ceros, which means horn. White rhinos, black rhinos, and Sumatran rhinos have 2 horns. Whether it's 1 or 2, rhinos use their horns as defense against predators and to challenge other rhinos. How far can rhinos run? Despite their weight and their bulk, rhinos move fast. They can run up to 30 to 40 miles per hour. Are rhinos intelligent? Rhinos are intelligent, social, emotional animals that are a vital part of Africa's tourism industry and its legacy. Recently, the western black rhino was declared extinct by the IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Is rhino skin bulletproof? No, it is not bulletproof. If it was, rhinos wouldn't be on a list of endangered species. Rhino skin is usually 1 to 5 centimeters in thickness. They offer protection against thorns and thick grasses, where rhinos spend a lot of time. Is a rhino faster than an elephant? In comparison to other African giants, rhinos are much faster than hippos, which can run at 30 kilometers per hour, and elephants, which can run at 40 kilometers per hour. Rhinos are the fastest of all the land mammals that weigh over 1,000 kilograms. What is the largest rhino? The greater one-horned rhino, or Indian rhino, is the largest of the rhino species. Once widespread across the entire northern part of the Indian subcontinent, rhino populations plummeted as they were hunted for sport or killed as agricultural pests. How strong is a rhino? Consider the rhinoceros beetle. Rhinoceros beetles can lift something 850 times their own weight. To put this into perspective, if a human had the strength of the rhinoceros beetle, they would be able to lift a 65-ton object. Who would win? Rhino versus elephant? Both animals can attack with brute force, have incredible stamina, and are equally intelligent, which is perhaps why they don't typically fight. The elephant would use its tusks and feet to attack, but the rhino would possibly have the upper hand. A rhino can run at up to 50 kilometers per hour. Who is stronger, hippo or rhino? On land, the rhino has the hippo beat in terms of speed, maneuverability, and weight. The rhino can charge the hippo, and while its horn isn't as hard as the ivory tusks of a hippo, it is still plenty hard enough to penetrate a hippo's skin. Who would win, a rhino or a lion? If there is a battle between a rhino and a lion, the result will be exciting and full of anticipation. The rhino could charge at the lion and send it flying into the air. Therefore, the rhino would win the fight. It's most likely that the rhino knocks the lion out with its large horns.
Butterflies are insects in the macrolepidopteran clade Rhopalocera from the order Lepidoptera, which also includes moths. Adult butterflies have large, often brightly colored wings and conspicuous, fluttering flight. From those small cabbage whites to the largest swallowtails, there are thousands of unique and beloved butterfly species on the planet. Many of us see them outside every day in the spring and summer, but how much do you know about these colorful insects? Here are 10 fascinating facts to consider next time you cross a butterfly's path. 1. There are more than 17,500 recorded butterfly species around the world, 750 of which can be found in the US. 2. Butterflies and moths are part of the class of insects in the order Lepidoptera. Butterflies are flying insects with large scaly wings. Like all insects, they have 6 jointed legs and 3 body parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. The wings are attached to the thorax, and they also have a pair of antennae, compound eyes, and an exoskeleton. 3. The cabbage white, seen above, is the most common butterfly in the US. Although it appears mostly white with black markings on the top of its wings, underneath those wings are yellowish green. These butterflies have a wing spread of just about 2 inches. Males have only 1 spot on each wing, while females have 2.
As you probably know, you can find cabbage whites in most open spaces, including gardens, roadsides, parks, and cities. 4 monarch butterflies migrate to get away from the cold. However, they are the only insect that migrates an average of 2,500 miles to find a warmer climate. The iconic North American monarch has been greatly affected by extreme weather events, going through drastic dips and spikes in numbers over the past several decades. The overall pattern continues to point downward, with a 95% population decline over the last 20 years, but conservation efforts are helping. There were more monarch butterflies migrating in 2015 than there were in 2014. Monarchs are not the only butterfly that migrate. The painted lady, American lady, red admiral, cloudless sulfur, skipper, sachem, question mark, clouded skipper, fiery skipper, and morning cloak are among the other butterflies that also migrate, but not as far as the monarchs. The common buckeye butterfly is one of the most striking butterflies, with its bold multicolored eye spots and thick upper wing bars, all designed to frighten away any birds that might be tempted to chomp on them. If you look under its wings, you'll find a more abstract profusion of brown, orange, and beige. These insects are pretty common all over North and Central America, although you won't find them in the Pacific Northwest or in the far north of Canada. The orange-barred sulfur butterfly is one that you can find all over the Americas and the Caribbean. It's very distinctive, being bright yellow with patches of orange marking both forewings and hind wings. Females tend to be bigger and darker than their male counterparts, and unusually, just like the adult butterflies, the caterpillars also have bright yellow bodies segmented by dark stripes. Speaking of caterpillars, how much do you know about the life cycle of a butterfly? The butterfly starts its life as an egg laid on a leaf. The caterpillar larva hatches from the egg and eats leaves or flowers. It loses its skin many times as it grows, increasing greatly in size. Eventually it turns into a pupa or chrysalis, and finally a beautiful adult butterfly emerges and the cycle continues. An adult butterfly has a very short life, just 3 to 4 weeks. However, the entire life cycle of a butterfly can range between 2 and 8 months, depending on the species. Some migratory butterflies, such as the North American monarch, can live as long as 7 to 8 months in one generation.
Can you eat as many chili peppers as a Chinese tree shrew? Probably not. A study found that these tree shrews are the only mammal aside from humans known to deliberately seek out spicy foods. Researchers in China found a mutation in the species' ion channel receptor, TRPV1, that makes it less sensitive to capsaicin, the hot chemical in chili peppers. This is the channel that acts as a pain receptor on the tongues and throats of mammals, alerting the brain when it comes in contact with harmful heat. But thanks to the genetic mutation, tree shrews don't feel as much pain from spicy food. Yalan Han, of the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, and colleagues knew that the Chinese tree shrew is closely related to primates and likes to eat spicy plants in its native habitat in the tropical rainforests of southeast China. For the study, the scientists captured 5 wild tree shrews and 6 wild mice, controls for the experiment, and collected samples of Piper bemeriifolium, a capsaicinoid-rich Chinese plant, from a local botanic garden. The scientists then synthesized the capsaicin from the plant and injected both groups of mammals with the substance. The team measured the animals' pain response by observing how much they licked the injection site. Not surprisingly, the mice licked the injection site more than the tree shrews. All the animal subjects were then humanely euthanized and decapitated, and their brains were observed via microscope according to the study, published July 12th in the journal PLOS Biology. Between the tree shrews and mice, scientists found only a single amino acid allowed the tree shrews to eat spicy food without feeling intense pain. The researchers believe that the mutation that allows these shrews to munch on chili peppers is the same one responsible for their ability to eat P. bemeriifolium without feeling pain. Many plants have evolved to contain pungent chemicals that dissuade animals from eating them, but in this case, the tree shrew evolved the upper hand. We propose that this mutation is an evolutionary adaptation that enabled the tree shrew to acquire a tolerance for capsaicinoids, thus widening the range of its diet for better survival, Han said in the study. The duck-billed platypus, considered one of the strangest mammals in the world, has become the latest to have its genetic code sequenced, revealing it to be a bizarre mix of mammal, bird, and reptile with very complex sexuality. While humans have 2 sex chromosomes, the X and Y, the platypus has 10, with 5 of each kind. An international team of scientists extracted DNA from a female platypus, named Glennie, reading all 2.2 BN pairs of her genetic letters. Thought to have begun to diverge from other mammals 170 million years ago, the platypus has been regarded as the nearest thing biologists have to a missing link between the earliest reptiles and mammals. It has thick fur and produces milk for its young, yet the females lay eggs and the males produce venom, the only mammals to do so. When first discovered in Australia in 1798, the beaver-tailed animal caused such bemusement that the zoologist George Shaw declared it could well be a hoax. A study about them shows the platypus as both an evolutionary relic and pioneer. Chris Ponting, at the Medical Research Council's Functional Genomics Unit at Oxford University, said scientists had had the first chance to see if the platypus's weird appearance was reflected in its DNA. Lo and behold, we saw genes like those in lizards and birds, as well as some like those in other mammals. It has retained many genes other mammals lost from a time when all mammals looked much like lizards. Many of the animal's stranger characteristics are now thought to have evolved independently. The venom, which is released from the male's hind leg spurs, is thought to have developed late in the animal's history. And the remarkable electrosensitive bill, which helps the platypus hunt underwater while its eyes and ears are covered, appeared long after the platypus split from its reptilian ancestors. The fact that the animal has 5X and 5Y chromosomes is the weirdest thing about a very weird animal, said Ewan Burney, a co-author on the paper, based at the European Bioinformatics Institute near Cambridge. In theory, it means there are 25 possible sexes, though in practice, that doesn't happen.
The duck-billed platypus, considered one of the strangest mammals in the world, has become the latest to have its genetic code sequenced, revealing it to be a bizarre mix of mammal, bird, and reptile, with very complex sexuality. While humans have 2 sex chromosomes, the X and Y, the platypus has 10, with 5 of each kind. An international team of scientists extracted DNA from a female platypus named Glennie, reading all 2.2 BN pairs of her genetic letters. Thought to have begun to diverge from other mammals 170 years ago, the platypus has been regarded as the nearest thing biologists have to a missing link between the earliest reptiles and mammals. It has thick fur and produces milk for its young, yet the females lay eggs and the males produce venom, the only mammals to do so. When first discovered in Australia in 1798, the beaver-tailed animal caused such bemusement that the zoologist George Shaw declared it could well be a hoax. A study about them shows the platypus as both an evolutionary relic and pioneer. Chris Ponting, at the Medical Research Council's Functional Genomics Unit at Oxford University, said scientists had had the first chance to see if the platypus's weird appearance was reflected in its DNA. Lo and behold, we saw genes like those in lizards and birds, as well as some like those in other mammals. It has retained many genes other mammals lost from a time when all mammals looked much like lizards. Many of the animal's stranger characteristics are now thought to have evolved independently. The venom, which is released from the male's hind leg spurs, is thought to have developed late in the animal's history. And the remarkable electrosensitive bill, which helps the platypus hunt underwater while its eyes and ears are covered, appeared long after the platypus split from its reptilian ancestors. The fact that the animal has 5X and 5Y chromosomes is the weirdest thing about a very weird animal, said Ewan Burney, a co-author on the paper based at the European Bioinformatics Institute near Cambridge. In theory, it means there are 25 possible sexes, though in practice, that doesn't happen.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
With its disproportionately large ears, slanted eyes, and pointy nose, the attractive little fennec fox, Vulpes zerda, is the national animal of Algeria and the nickname of the country's national football team, Les Fennecs. Also referred to as the desert fox, being a reference to its preferred habitat, the fennec is likely to be spotted in the arid regions of Algeria, as well as in other North African countries. The fennec is the world's smallest canid species and well adapted to thrive in the often harsh environment that is its home. Featuring creamy-colored, fluffy fur and weighing between 0.68 and 1.59 kg, the fennec is around 20 cm tall at the shoulder, with a body length of between 24 and 41 cm. Its black-tipped tail can be up to 31 cm long, and its ears measure between 10 and 15 cm. The soles of the fennec's feet are covered in thick fur as a protection against the heat of the desert sand. As nocturnal animals, they usually spend the daylight hours in their dens or hidden in rock crevices or underbushes.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Discovered in 1986 by Christian Lascaux, Moville Cave has remained sealed off from the outside world for an estimated 5.5 million years. Sealed beneath the Earth's surface, this unique ecosystem has been thriving in darkness, providing a rare glimpse into the resilience and adaptability of life under extreme conditions. Tucked away in southeastern Romania near Mangalia lies a unique and mysterious cave that has captivated the scientific community. Discovered in 1986 by Christian Lascaux, Moville Cave has remained sealed off from the outside world for an estimated 5.5 million years. Sealed beneath the Earth's surface, this unique ecosystem has been thriving in darkness, providing a rare glimpse into the resilience and adaptability of life under extreme conditions. Moville Cave is an extraordinary subterranean habitat, around 300 meters long and approximately 60 meters deep. The cave's entrance is a narrow, vertical shaft, which has kept it isolated from the outside world. The air inside is toxic, with elevated levels of carbon dioxide, up to 100 times higher than the surface, and hydrogen sulfide, while oxygen levels are significantly lower. Despite these seemingly sterile conditions, a complex ecosystem has flourished in the cave. What sets Moville Cave apart from other subterranean habitats is the complete absence of sunlight, which means that life within the cave has adapted to rely on chemosynthesis instead of photosynthesis. Chemosynthetic bacteria, which form the base of the food chain, derive energy from the chemical reactions caused by the high concentrations of sulfur and other minerals in the cave's waters. These bacteria serve as the primary food source for a variety of invertebrates, including various species of worms, crustaceans, and spiders. Remarkably, over 48 species have been identified within the cave, and more than 30 are found nowhere else on Earth. The uniqueness of this ecosystem has led scientists to describe it as a natural laboratory for studying evolutionary processes and the limits of life in extreme environments. The cave's delicate ecosystem faces numerous challenges, including climate change, human-induced disturbances, and potential contamination from outside sources. Efforts to preserve and protect Mobile Cave are crucial, as its inhabitants are highly specialized and may not be able to survive in other environments. Mobile Cave is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, even in the most extreme and inhospitable environments. The study of this unique ecosystem not only sheds light on the limits of life on Earth, but also offers potential insights into the possibilities of life beyond our planet. As we continue to explore and understand the complexities of this hidden world, Mobile Cave stands as a reminder of the astonishing diversity and adaptability of life on our planet.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Owls can't move their eyeballs. That's because owls don't have eyeballs at all. Instead, their eyes are shaped like tubes, held rigidly in place by bones called sclerotic rings. Human eye sockets, which hold spherical eyes, do not have sclerotic rings. Because owls can't roll their eyes around the way we do, they have to move their entire head to get a good look around. They frequently twist their head and bob and weave to expand their field of view. Owls can turn their necks about 211 km in either direction and 90 up and down without moving their shoulders. Although owls can't move their eyes, many other adaptations help these raptors spot prey. Owl eyes are huge. An owl's eyes can account for up to 3% of its entire body weight. Eyes account for about 0.03% of a human's body weight. There is one drawback to their large eyes. Owls are very far-sighted. They can't focus on objects that are too close. Instead, sensitive whisker-like bristles around their beaks help owls detect objects at close range. Owls have terrific binocular vision compared to other birds. Binocular vision describes the ability of animals with two eyes to see an object with both eyes at the same time, giving an animal increased depth perception. Like all birds of prey, an owl's eyes face the front. This allows them to have a much greater range of binocular vision than animals with eyes situated on the sides of their heads. An owl's field of view, for instance, is about 110 deg, and about 64% of that is binocular. A sparrow, on the other hand, has a much larger field of view, up to 300 degree. But their binocular vision is much more limited, sometimes only 10%. Most owls are nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. Two adaptations help owls see well in the dark. First, owl eyes are dominated by densely packed retinal rods. All animal eyes have photoreceptors shaped like cones and rods. Retinal cones function best in bright light and are responsible for color vision. Rods are much more sensitive and function best in dim lights. Rods outnumber cones 30-1 in owl species, including the great horned owl and barn owl, enabling them to see better than humans in the nighttime darkness. Finally, owls have eyeshine. Eyeshine is a result of an animal's tapetum, a layer of tissue behind the retina that reflects visible light. This reflection dramatically increases the light available to the animal's photoreceptors and gives it superior night vision.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Ilha de Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is about 25 miles off the coast of Brazil. It is an island where no local would ever dare tread. Legend has it that the last fisherman who strayed too close to its shores was found days later adrift in his boat, lifeless in a pool of blood. The mysterious island is known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, and it is in fact so dangerous to set foot there that Brazil has made it illegal for anyone to visit. The danger on the island comes in the form of the golden lancehead snakes, a species of pit viper and one of the deadliest serpents in the world. The lanceheads can grow to be over 1.5 feet long, and it's estimated that there are between 2,000 and 4,000 snakes on the island, which, unsurprisingly, is known as Snake Island. The lanceheads are so venomous that a human bitten by one could be dead within an hour. Snake Island is uninhabited now, but people used to live there for a short period up until the late 1920s, when, according to legend, the local lighthouse keeper and his family were killed by vipers that slithered in through the windows. Today, the Navy periodically visits the lighthouse for upkeep and makes sure no adventurers are wandering too close to the island.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
With their threatening hoods and intimidating upright postures, cobras are some of the most iconic snakes on Earth. Their elegance, prideful stance, and venomous bite have made them both respected and feared. Cobras occur throughout Africa, the Middle East, India, Southeast Asia, and Indonesia, said Sarah Virnum, a herpetologist based in Madison, Wisconsin. The word comes from the Portuguese cobra de capello, which means hooded snake. There is some disagreement about what exactly a cobra is, and the number of cobra species ranges from 28 to about 270, depending on how a cobra is defined. Genetically, true cobras are members of the genus Naja. Still, according to Vietnam, the name cobra often references several species of snakes, most of which are in the venomous snake family Elapidae. Elpididae includes other snakes like coral snakes, kraits, and mambas. Many of these snakes either possess hoods or the ability to raise the upper part of their body. Cobras are elapids, poisonous snakes with hollow fangs fixed to the top jaw at the front of the mouth. These snakes cannot hold their fangs down on prey, so they inject venom through their fangs, according to the San Diego Zoo. They have an excellent sense of smell and night vision. In addition to their trademark hoods, cobras have round pupils and smooth scales. Colors vary widely from species to species. There are red, yellow, black, mottled, banded, and many other colors and patterns of the cobra. Cobras are giant snakes. Many species reach more than 6 feet long, 2 meters. According to Cape Snake Conservation, the forest cobra is the largest true cobra, reaching 10 feet, 3 anner, and Ash's spitting cobra is 9 feet, 2.7 meters, making it the world's most giant spitting cobra. The smallest species is the Mozambique spitting cobra, about 4 feet long, 1.2 meters. King cobras, the longest venomous snake, can reach 18 feet, 5.5 meters. The most well-known distinctive physical characteristic of cobras is their hood, said Virnum. Hooding occurs when the snake spreads out its neck ribs, forming a flattened, widened section of its body near the head. This creates a stunning and threatening spectacle.
For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Bears hibernate not because of the cold, but because of a lack of food during months. Females have their babies during hibernation, midwinter, and mothers nurse their babies in the den until spring arrives. Even though a bear becomes pregnant, it does not mean she will have a baby that winter. Bears mate in the spring, and after a brief moment of embryo development, the female experiences delayed implantation. The embryo stops development for several months. If the mother has enough stored energy, fat, to last her and her babies through the winter, the embryo will implant and continue to develop into a baby. If she does not have enough stored energy, she will reabsorb the embryo and will not give birth that year. This adaptation ensures that the female bear will survive the long winter. Bears do not go into complete hibernation the way rodents do. Their body temperature drops by only 7 or 8 degrees centigrade, instead of freezing like a ground squirrel. Their heart rate slows from 50 beats per minute to about 10 beats per minute. Bears burn about 4,000 calories a day while in hibernation, which is why bears need to put on so much fat, fuel, before they go into hibernation. An adult male can curl up with over 1 million calories of energy stored in his rolls. Bears do not urinate or defecate during hibernation. Instead, bears reabsorb their urine and feces in the form of proteins. Bears can lose 25–40% of their body weight during hibernation, burning their fat for fuel. For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis zombie fungus infects a carpenter ant. It grows through the insect's body, draining it of nutrients and hijacking its mind. Over a week, it compels the ant to leave the safety of its nest and ascend a nearby plant stem. It stops the ant at 25 centimeters, a zone with precisely the right temperature and humidity for the fungus to grow. It forces the ant to lock its mandibles around a leaf permanently. Eventually, it sends a long stalk through the ant's head, growing into a bulbous capsule full of spores. And because the ant typically climbs a leaf that overhangs its colony's foraging trails, the fungal spores rain down onto its sisters below, zombifying them. Maridel Fredrickson used a special microscope to julienne-infected ants into slices just 50 nanometers thick, 1/1000th of the width of a human hair. She scanned each portion, compiled the images into a three-dimensional model, and painstakingly annotated which bits were ant and fungi. It took 3 months to mark up just one muscle. Hughes teamed up with computer scientist Danny Chen, who trained artificial intelligence to distinguish ants from fungi to speed things up. When the fungus first enters its host, it exists as single cells that float around the ant's bloodstream, budding off new copies of themselves. But at some point, as Fredrickson's images show, these single cells start working together. They connect by building short tubes, a kind that has only ever been seen in fungi infecting plants. Hooked up in this way, they can communicate and exchange nutrients. Anyone else discusses the zombie ant fungus. They always talk about it as a single entity that corrupts and subverts a host. But you could also think of the fungus as a colony, much like the ants it targets. Individual microscopic cells begin life alone, but eventually cooperate, fusing into a superorganism. Together, these brainless cells can commandeer the brain of a much larger creature. But surprisingly, they can do that without ever physically touching the brain itself. The team found that fungal cells infiltrate the ant's entire body, including its head, but they leave its brain untouched. Other parasites manipulate their hosts without destroying their brains, says Kelly Weinersmith from Rice University. If such parasites were merely invading and destroying neuronal tissue, I don't think the manipulated behaviors that we observe would be as compelling as they are, says Charissa DeBecker from Central Florida. Something much more intricate must be going on. She notes that the fungus secretes many chemicals that could influence the brain from afar. For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Velociraptors have been misunderstood ever since they were featured in Jurassic Park as giant, scaly dinosaurs that hunted in packs and disemboweled prey with sickle-shaped claws. That portrayal got several things wrong. Velociraptors were feathered dinosaurs. They grew up to 100 pounds, about the size of a wolf, and they likely hunted solo, using their claws to clutch rather than slash prey when they roamed Central and Eastern Asia between about 74 million and 70 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period. Researchers have long suspected that velociraptors were feathered rather than covered with reptilian scales. In 2007, a study published in the journal Science found that a Velociraptor mongoliensis fossil had quill knobs, bumps along its forearm, that anchor feather quills to the bone and are common in modern birds. Unlike many of its avian relatives, however, this dinosaur was earthbound. Not only were its arms too short for flying, but Velociraptor's wishbone, a forked bone between the neck and breast that generally serves as a spring to help birds fly, wasn't the right shape to support flapping wings. Instead, The 2007 study hypothesized that velociraptors' feathers might have been an evolutionary leftover from smaller ancestors that could fly, or they might have served to attract mates, shield nests from the cold, or maneuver while running. More recently, scientists discovered velociraptors' oldest known relative, a 3-foot-long fluffy dinosaur named Hesperornithoides misleri. Covered in feathers and sporting a sickle-shaped claw on each foot, this little hunter lived in the late Jurassic period, about 164 million to 145 million years ago. Though Hesperornithoides misleri was apparently unable to fly, its existence suggests that dinosaurs began to evolve feathers and wing-like arms millions of years before the first birds appeared. Velociraptors disappeared from the fossil record about 70 million years ago. A few million years later, a cataclysmic asteroid strike sparked an extinction event that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs. For such great information, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Australia is home to a wide variety of animals and diverse habitats, some beautiful, some cuddly, and some super deadly. In terms of a formidable reputation, plants are no exception. Wildly thriving in Queensland, Australia is a humble-looking tree, the gympie, Dendrocnide macrolides. Don't let its humorous name, frizzy-leafed, and innocuous appearance fool you. This stinging tree can leave you in agonizing pain for months, if not for years. Being burned by hot scorching acid and a sensation of electric shocks trickling down your spine. That's what it can feel like when you experience this stinger, and surprisingly, you don't even need to touch it. An extremely fine corsage of poisonous silica needles filled with potent neurotoxin coats the entire plant. And if this plant couldn't get any more intense, the thing she'd like a feline in the summertime. So it's dangerously easy to get stung by 1,000 of these stingers without ever touching them. If you're stung by the gympie, you can't just conveniently pluck the needles out, as you do with your hair using tweezers. Its silica mane is too fine and dense to be seen by the naked eye, so good luck finding and plucking them off. The only possible solution left is to rip them all out using hot wax and pray that not even a single stinger breaks off and becomes embedded in your skin. Even then, neither treatment is near perfect, and at best, it simply dilutes the pain, enough for it to not make you want to bite your arm off. A dried-out centuries-old gympie is equally harmful, as silica doesn't wither off with the rest of the plant's biomolecules. The actual chemicals contained in its venom are not yet entirely understood by botanists, although the presence of a peptide, moroidin, C47866N-R4010, may be involved. Babirusas are also called deer pigs because they look like swine, pigs, and have tusks similar to the antlers of a deer. These animals are omnivores eating a diet of plants, fruits, berries, insects, and carrion. They live on the Sulawesi, Sula, Buru, and Togian Islands in Indonesia. They can live up to 10 years old in the wild. Babirusas have brown or grayish skin with a sparse amount of hair on their body. Their long, rounded body has been compared to the shape of a torpedo. Plus, they have slender legs similar to those of a deer. These mammals can grow to a height of 2 to 3 feet and can be 3 to 3.5 feet long. Furthermore, they can weigh from 132 to 220 pounds. A 3-foot-tall babirusa is equal in height to 2.5 bowling pins stacked on top of each other. A 220-pound babirusa is equal in weight to 2/3 of an adult panda bear. Out of all the species of a babirusa, the North Sulawesi babirusa is the heaviest at 220 pounds. The most well-known feature of this mammal is its tusks. It has 2 tusks on the lower half of its snout and 2 on the upper half. Though they are called tusks, they are canine teeth. On its upper snout, the babirusa's canine teeth grow, break through the skin, and curve upward and back toward the babirusa's eyes. These curving teeth, tusks, can grow so long they can penetrate the skull of this animal, eventually causing death. Their lower canine teeth, tusks, grow sideways and upward out of the babirusa's mouth. Only male Sulawesi babirusas have full-size tusks on the upper half of their snout. Females may have very small, short upper tusks, or none at all. However, both males and females have tusks on the lower half of their snout. The tusks on the upper half of a male babirusa's snout grow up and curve back toward its eyes and the top of its head. Sometimes an older babirusa will have upper tusks that are so long they break through the top of this animal's skull. This ingrown tusk eventually causes death. Keep in mind the babirusa would have to be very old to have tusks long enough to penetrate its skull. Spiders are believed to have spent 300 million years sharpening their skills as well as staying alive and giving rise to new generations of spiderlings. They have emerged some 100 million years ago, an era predating backboned animals. Spiders are classed with arthropods. Almost all the species in arthropods have joint legs, and their external armor is hard and tough. Perhaps you'd be wondering as to how long do spiders live. Stick to the end, and you'll know what you want. Spiders alone claim the order Araneae. Currently, scientists have successfully found 38,000 species of spiders all around the world. It is still considered to be the tip of an iceberg since equal numbers of spiders are believed as undiscovered. The widespread presence of spiders makes them a popular species. They are found in houses, gardens, forests, other terrestrial habitats, and caves around the world. The South American tarantulas, also called a bird-eating spider, is the largest spider species, averaging 10 centimeters in length, with a leg span of up to 27 centimeters. The smallest spiders rarely exceed 1 millimeter in length when adult. However, all these species are predators, but not all of them use venom to kill their prey.
A wall in Bolivia is covered in thousands of dinosaur footprints, and it's becoming a major tourist attraction. Cal Orco, located 3 miles south of downtown Sucre in Bolivia, is home to the world's largest and most diverse collection of dinosaur footprints from the Cretaceous period. The limestone cliff hosts about 5,000 dinosaur footprints, with many dating back 68 million years. Discovered on the grounds of the local cement company Foncesa in 1985, the cliff was closed off to tourists after mining conditions and erosion began damaging the area. After 8 years of closures, tours started last year to allow visitors the opportunity to marvel at these footprints. From the Parque Cretacico, which hosts a museum and dinosaur models, fossils, and paleontological information, you can take a 1-hour guided tour to select areas of the wondrous paleontological site. The tour starts in the Parque Cretacico, where you're given a helmet as a safety requirement from the cement factory before going to the south part of the cliff, which hosts footprints of theropods, carnivorous dinosaurs. Then you're taken through the cliff with your guide, who explains the history behind the sauropod, long-neck herbivores, footprints you'll see. There are tracks from entire herds of sauropods, ranging from 26 feet long to an impressive 65 feet. You'll also get to peek at underfootprints, the oldest layer of prints, which date back 70 million years. The site contains the footprints of at least 8 different species and stands as an ever-changing record of history in the Cretaceous era.
A slew of Australian parrots is truly going down under in the tropical climate. Red-collared lorikeets, rainbow lorikeets, have been found stumbling around, falling off their perches, and showing signs similar to human drunkenness. Lisa Hansen, a veterinary surgeon at the Ark Animal Hospital, told the London Times, "They act quite as a drunken person would. They stumble around and are very uncoordinated." In an article about Australia's monsoons from the November 2004 issue of National Geographic, writer Rolf Smith noticed the quirky birds' drunken habits. The only drunks we saw were rainbow lorikeets, a noisy flock of them, stoned on the overripe and fermenting fruit scattered beneath the huge mango tree that shaded the homestead at Van Rook Station. They chattered incessantly and chased their reflections into windows. But as with humans, the intoxication of these birds is not really a laughing matter. Some take months to recover, while others have died from the mysterious illness. This year, there have been over 200 birds treated, and still, no one quite knows what causes their symptoms. Some of the theories include fermented nectar from a plant in their diet or an unknown virus. The Australian blue bee is one of the prettiest bees in the world. Named for the beautiful turquoise bands that run across its abdomen, the blue-banded bee, Amygilla cingulate, sports a lush golden and white fluff, enormous green eyes and tan-colored wings that look like crisp layers of cellophane. Males can be distinguished from females by the number of blue bands they display. Males have 5, while females have just 4. Adult blue-banded bees typically grow to between 10 mm and 12 mm. The species is found all over Australia except in Tasmania and the Northern Territory. It's also native to Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, East Timor, Malaysia, and India, so it enjoys a pretty healthy range, spreading out everywhere from urban areas to open fields and dense tropical forests. It's rumored they're attracted to blue and purple flowers, perhaps because they could blend into their surroundings when collecting pollen from them, but this has yet to be proven. They are known to frequent lavender plants, however, and according to the Australian Museum, they appear to be attracted to people in blue clothing. But it's cool because these bees are non-abrasive and don't move around in intimidating swarms like other species. They live solitary lives in little burrows in the soil or the crevices of rocks.
Wild Florida's 2 adult albino alligators, Snowflake and Blizzard, are now proud parents to 4 hatchlings. And Wild Florida has become the first attraction to have a successful albino alligator program. After 81 days of patiently waiting and watching 26 albino alligator eggs, Wild Florida is now the first attraction in the world to successfully hatch albino alligator babies. This is the most incredible thing we have ever done. Helping create more excitement, interest, and casting a bigger spotlight on all crocodilians is just one of the many pieces that speak to our mission here at Wild Florida. These albino babies will definitely inspire our guests. Our team can't wait to share these little miracles with everyone, says Sam Haught, co-owner and co-founder of Wild Florida. The average incubation period for alligator eggs is 60 days, depending on the temperature of the nest. The 26 eggs were collected in late May 2020 by the Croc Squad team members at Wild Florida and placed in an incubator to maintain a stable temperature in a controlled environment to help ensure the success rate of the eggs hatching. Since 26-year-old female Snowflake and 15-year-old male Blizzard are both full albino alligators, these hatchlings are the first albino alligators to be born at an attraction in the world. Hippopotamuses, Hippopotamus amphibius, are large, round, water-loving animals that are native to Africa. The word hippopotamus comes from the Greek word for water horse, or river horse, although hippos and horses aren't closely related. The closest living relatives to hippos are pigs, whales, and dolphins. Hippos are very loud animals. Their snorts, grumbles, and wheezes have been measured at 115 decibels, about the same volume as you'd get when 15 feet, 4.6 sec, from the speakers at a rock concert. These booming creatures also use subsonic vocalizations to communicate. Hippos are aggressive and are considered very dangerous. They have large teeth and tusks that they use for fighting off threats, including humans. Sometimes their young fall victim to adult hippos' tempers. During a fight between 2 adults, a young hippo caught in the middle can be seriously hurt or even crushed. Though hippos move easily through the water, they can't actually swim. These animals glide through the water by pushing themselves off other objects, and they can stay underwater for up to 5 minutes without coming up for air, according to National Geographic.
The onagadori, roughly means honorable fowl, is a rare breed of long-tailed chickens from Japan. It was first thought to be a descendant of the shukoku, but recent modern genetic researches have already weakened this theory. The onagadori is recognized as the living national treasure of Japan. Until now, it's almost exclusive to its country of origin. The onagadori's trademark feature is the non-molting tail feathers that, if kept in the best conditions with high levels of animal husbandry, grow for the lifetime of the roosters. While the hens molt normally, as do the feathers that cover roosters' heads, breasts, backs, and legs. The onagadori has also long saddle feathers, and hens themselves show the signs of having a wealth of feathers. To be regarded as a long-tailed fowl, onagadori, the bird's tail must be at least 2 meters long. Otherwise, it might be regarded as a phoenix chicken, which is a descendant from the onagadori itself. Lengths of 27 feet have been accomplished for the onagadori, making it the king of all long-tailed breeds of chickens. Onagadoras have single combs, white earlobes, and relatively medium-sized fine wattles. The hens are poor layers of light brown eggs, around 25 eggs per year, but they are known for being broody. The onagadori also comes in multiple color varieties, which include white, black-breasted red, silver duck wing, and golden duck wing.
The Amazonian rainforest covers over 1 billion acres, encompassing areas in Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, and the eastern Andean region of Ecuador and Peru. If Amazonia were a country, it would be the 9th largest in the world. The Amazon rainforest has been described as the lungs of our planet because it provides the essential environmental world service of continuously recycling carbon dioxide into oxygen. More than 20% of the world's oxygen is produced in the Amazon rainforest. More than half of the world's estimated 10 million species of plants, animals, and insects live in the tropical rainforests. 1/5 of the world's freshwater is in the Amazon basin. 1 hectare, 2.47 acres, may contain over 750 types of trees and 1,500 species of higher plants. At least 80% of the developed world's diet originated in the tropical rainforest. Its bountiful gifts to the world include fruits like avocados, coconuts, figs, oranges, lemons, grapefruit, bananas, guavas, pineapples, mangoes, and tomatoes. Vegetables including corn, potatoes, rice, winter squash, and yams. Spices like black pepper, cayenne, chocolate, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, sugarcane, turmeric, coffee, and vanilla, and nuts, including Brazil nuts and cashews. At least 3,000 fruits are found in the rainforests. Of these, only 200 are now in use in the Western world. The Indians of the rainforest use over 2,000. Rainforest plants are rich in secondary metabolites, particularly alkaloids. Biochemists believe alkaloids protect plants from disease and insect attacks. Many alkaloids from higher plants have proven to be of medicinal value and benefit. Anteaters are edentate animals. They have no teeth. But their long tongues are more than sufficient to lap up the 35,000 ants and termites they swallow whole each day. As the largest of all 4 anteater species, the giant anteater can reach 8 feet long from the tip of its snout to the end of its tail. It is covered in grayish-brown fur with white front legs, black stripes running from its chest to its back, and a bushy tail. Giant anteaters can be found throughout South and Central America, though their numbers have diminished considerably from the latter. To thrive, they need to be able to move throughout large areas with patches of forest. They can often be found in tropical and dry forests, savannas, and open grasslands, where the ants upon which they feed are abundant. The giant anteater uses its sharp claws to tear an opening into an anthill and put its long snout sticky saliva, and efficient tongue to work. But it has to eat quickly, flicking its tongue up to 150 times per minute. Ants fight back with painful stings, so an anteater may spend only a minute feasting on each mound. Giant anteaters never destroy a nest, preferring to return and feed again in the future. These animals find their quarry not by sight. Theirs is poor, but by their sense of smell, which is 40 times more powerful than that of a human.
Hello everyone! Today we journey into the wild world of animal love stories. Animals just like us feel the powerful pull of love. It's a beautiful and surprising part of nature that brings new life into the world. From the smallest insects to the largest whales, animals experience love in their own special ways. Some animals have flashy dances, others sing sweet songs, and some even build cozy homes to attract a mate. Love in the animal kingdom is a fascinating and heartwarming spectacle. It reminds us that we are all connected by this basic instinct to find a partner and create a family. So, let's dive in and explore the wonderful world of animal romance. It's a reminder that the desire to find a partner and raise a family is something we share with all creatures, big and small. Get ready for some amazing stories. Finding love in the wild is no walk in the park. Animals face tough competition to find a mate. Imagine hundreds of animals all wanting the same partner. The environment can make things even harder. Droughts, floods, and lack of food can make it difficult for animals to meet and impress potential partners. Think about a male lion. He needs to prove he's the strongest to win over the lionesses. It's a tough jungle out there, but animals are incredibly resourceful. They've developed amazing ways to survive and find love against all odds. When it comes to love, animals have some serious moves. Courtship rituals are like nature's talent show. Take the peacock spider, for example. This tiny dancer puts on a dazzling show, raising its colorful abdomen like a fan and waving its legs in the air. It's all to impress the female spider watching nearby. And then there are the frogs. Male frogs croak, chirp, and sing their hearts out to attract females. Each species has its own special song, like a love ballad just for them. These displays of courtship are not just about looks or sounds. They're a way for animals to show they're healthy, strong, and ready to raise a family. Section 4. Love, it's not always what it seems. In the animal kingdom, love can be full of surprises. Some animals form partnerships that might seem strange to us. Take the French angelfish. These fish are inseparable and always travel in pairs. They're fiercely loyal and protect each other from danger. But here's the twist. They start their lives as females, and later, one of them transforms into a male. And then there are the seahorses. These delicate creatures have a unique way of showing love. The male seahorse carries the eggs in a pouch on his belly until they hatch. Talk about dedicated dads. These unusual partnerships remind us that love comes in all forms, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach in the animal kingdom. Section 5. Emperor Penguins, a love story for the ages. Few animals show dedication like the emperor penguin. These amazing creatures live in the harshest conditions on Earth, the frozen Antarctic. When it's time to breed, they travel hundreds of miles to their traditional breeding grounds. The female lays a single egg and then embarks on a long journey back to the sea to feed. The male penguin is left behind to care for the precious egg. He balances the egg on his feet, keeping it warm under a special pouch of skin. He huddles with other males for warmth, enduring freezing temperatures and blizzards. This incredible act of love and sacrifice is a testament to the power of parental instinct in the animal kingdom. The male emperor penguin shows us that love means putting the needs of your family first, no matter the cost. Section 6. Love. It's a universal language. As we've seen, the animal kingdom is full of incredible love stories. From elaborate dances to incredible acts of devotion, animals have their own unique ways of finding and keeping a mate. These stories remind us that love is a universal language spoken by all creatures, big and small. It's a force that drives life on Earth, ensuring the survival of species and filling the world with beauty and wonder. So the next time you see a bird singing or a squirrel chasing its mate, remember that you're witnessing the magic of love in action. Do you have any favorite animal love stories? Share them with your friends and family, and let's keep the wonder of the natural world alive. A race against time. The importance of black rhino mating. The black rhinoceros, a creature of immense power and prehistoric beauty, is tragically teetering on the brink of extinction. These majestic animals, with their distinctive horns and rugged appearance, have roamed the earth for millions of years. With dwindling numbers, every successful mating is a victory, a crucial step towards ensuring the survival of this magnificent species. Each pairing brings hope, a chance to bolster their fragile population. The intricate and often dramatic mating rituals of the black rhino are not merely a spectacle of nature, they are a testament to the species' resilience and a beacon of hope for their future. These rituals, filled with tension and determination, highlight the strength and perseverance of these animals. The fate of the black rhino rests precariously on a knife's edge. Their survival is a delicate balance, threatened by numerous external factors. Their numbers, once plentiful across the African savanna, have been decimated by human greed and encroachment. Poaching and habitat loss have taken a severe toll on their population. The urgency of their plight cannot be overstated. Conservation efforts are critical to their survival. Each new calf born represents a triumph against extinction, a testament to the unwavering spirit of these ancient creatures. These newborns symbolize a glimmer of hope, a future where black rhinos can... A matter of territory marking and competition amongst males. The African savanna echoes with the silent language of scent and territorial dominance. Male black rhinos, fiercely independent and driven by instinct, mark their territories with an unmistakable message: stay away. This potent cocktail of urine and dung serves as a warning to rivals and a beacon to potential mates. Such prime real estate, however, is a coveted prize, and competition amongst males is often fierce and unforgiving. The clash of horns, a primal struggle for dominance, reverberates across the savanna. These battles, though perilous, are a testament to the raw power and unwavering determination that fuel the survival of the fittest. The female's choice, courtship and selection in the wild. While male rhinos may engage in territorial battles, the power of choice ultimately rests with the females. They are the discerning architects of their own destiny, carefully evaluating potential mates based on strength, size, and genetic fitness. Courtship is a delicate dance, a blend of aggression and subtle cues. Females signal their receptiveness through a combination of scent marking and vocalizations, a symphony of whistles and snorts that echo across the savanna. Males, eager to impress, engage in displays of mock aggression, a combination of head thrashing and mock charges designed to showcase their strength and virility. Section 4. New life, copulation, birth, and the challenges of raising young. The culmination of this intricate dance of courtship and competition is the act of copulation, a testament to the enduring power of nature's design. This process is not just a fleeting moment, but a significant event that ensures the continuation of the species. Black rhino mating is a protracted affair, a testament to the species' commitment to successful reproduction. The pair often stays together for days, engaging in repeated mating sessions to increase the chances of conception. The bond between mother and calf is a testament to the strength of maternal instinct. This bond is crucial for the calf's survival, as the mother provides not only nourishment, but also protection from predators. Following a gestation period of 15 to 17 months, a remarkably long duration in the animal kingdom, a single calf is born. This extended gestation period allows the calf to develop fully before facing the challenges of the outside world. These vulnerable newborns, weighing a considerable 30 to 45 kilograms, are entirely dependent on their mothers for nourishment and protection. The mother's milk is rich in nutrients essential for the calf's growth and development. The African savanna is a harsh and unforgiving environment, and the first few years of a rhino's life are fraught with peril. Young rhinos must quickly learn to navigate this challenging terrain, relying on their mothers for guidance and safety. Section 5, Hope on the Horizon, Conservation Efforts and the Future of the Black Rhino. The future of the black rhino hangs precariously in the balance, but there is hope on the horizon. Despite the challenges, there are numerous success stories that inspire optimism. Dedicated conservationists and organizations are working tirelessly to protect these magnificent creatures from the relentless tide of poaching and habitat loss. Their efforts span across various regions, employing innovative techniques and strategies. Their efforts are a testament to the enduring power of human compassion and our responsibility to safeguard the planet's biodiversity. These initiatives not only focus on the rhinos, but also on the ecosystems they inhabit. Through a combination of anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration, and community outreach programs, we are slowly but surely turning the tide. Education and awareness campaigns are also crucial in garnering public support. The road to recovery is long and arduous, but with continued dedication and global cooperation, we can ensure that the thunder of rhino hooves continues to resonate across the African savanna for generations to come. Every small victory brings us one step closer to a brighter future for the black rhino. Hey there! Did you know your skin is the largest organ in your body? Yes, you heard that right. It covers about 20 square feet and makes up 16% of your body weight. But there's more to it than just size. Let's dive into some amazing facts about your skin. Firstly, your skin has three main layers. The outermost layer, the epidermis, acts as a barrier against germs and UV rays. It also contains melanocytes, which give your skin its color. Next, we have the dermis, packed with blood vessels, nerve endings, and sweat glands. This layer is what keeps your skin elastic and strong thanks to collagen and elastin fibers. Finally, the hypodermis, or subcutaneous tissue, is the deepest layer. It's mainly fat and connective tissue, providing insulation and cushioning. Now, did you know your skin helps regulate body temperature? Through sweating and adjusting blood flow, your skin keeps you cool or warm as needed. Plus, it's packed with sensory receptors, so you can feel touch, pressure, and temperature changes. Your skin also plays a vital role in vitamin D synthesis when exposed to sunlight. And let's not forget, it's your first line of defense against infections, thanks to specialized immune cells. But wait, there's more. Your skin is constantly renewing itself. You shed about 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells every minute, amounting to nearly 9 pounds of skin each year. And here's a fun fact. Your skin varies in thickness. It's thickest on your feet and thinnest on your eyelids. Amazing, right? So there you have it. Your skin is a truly remarkable organ, working tirelessly to protect and sustain you. Next time you look at your skin, give it a little appreciation. It's doing a lot more than you might think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious, folks. Deep in the lush rainforests of Central Africa, a fascinating social structure unfolds within the gorilla family. These gentle giants live in cohesive groups known as troops, typically consisting of 5 to 30 individuals. At the helm of this intricate society stands the silverback, a mature male easily recognizable by the distinctive silver hair on his back. This silverback is not merely a leader, he is the protector, the provider, and the undisputed patriarch. He determines the troops' movements, mediates conflicts, and holds exclusive mating rights to the females within his group. Beneath the silverback in the social hierarchy are the blackbacks, younger adult males yet to attain the silverback status. Blackbacks play a vital role in the troops' dynamics, providing additional strength for defense against predators or rival troops. The remaining members of the troop consist of adult females and their offspring, who form the core of the gorilla family. The social structure of a gorilla troop is a testament to the complex and fascinating nature of these primates. The hierarchy within the troop highlights the intricate web of relationships that govern gorilla society. Within the gorilla troop, the silverback's dominance extends to reproduction. But the process of courtship and mating is not without its subtleties. As females reach sexual maturity, their bodies undergo cyclical changes, signaling their readiness to mate. The most obvious sign of a female gorilla's receptivity is estrus, a period of heightened fertility. During this time, she may become more attentive to the silverback, following him closely and engaging in gentle grooming. The female's genital area may also swell and change color, providing a visual cue to the silverback of her reproductive status. The silverback responds to these signals with displays of his strength and virility, such as chest beating and mock aggression. These displays serve to both attract the female and intimidate any potential rivals, reinforcing the silverback's exclusive mating rights. Once a female gorilla conceives, a new chapter unfolds in the life of the troop. The gestation period for gorillas is approximately 8.5 months, during which the expectant mother receives special care and attention. The birth of a gorilla infant is a momentous occasion for the troop. The mother typically gives birth at night, seeking a secluded spot within the troop's nesting area. Gorilla infants are born helpless and entirely dependent on their mothers, weighing around 4 pounds. For the first few months, the infant relies solely on its mother's milk for sustenance. The mother dedicates herself entirely to her infant's well-being, providing constant care, grooming, and protection. She carries the infant everywhere she goes, introducing it to the troop and teaching it the essentials of gorilla life. The silverback, though maintaining a respectful distance, plays a crucial role in the infant's safety, marking the beginning of the weaning process. The infant's mobility also increases significantly during this period, starting to crawl and explore its surroundings. Play becomes an integral part of the infant's development, fostering social skills and physical coordination. The infant engages in playful interactions with its mother, siblings, and other members of the troop. Weaning progresses gradually, with the infant becoming increasingly independent in its feeding habits. By 2 years old, the infant is primarily consuming solid foods, though it still relies on its mother for comfort. This period lays the foundation for the next stage of its life as it approaches adolescence. The path to adulthood for gorillas is marked by distinct timelines for males and females. Female gorillas typically reach sexual maturity between the ages of 6 and 8, but usually don't give birth until around the age of 10. Once they begin reproducing, female gorillas can give birth approximately every 4 to 5 years. This interval allows mothers to dedicate ample time and energy to raising their offspring. Male gorillas reach sexual maturity between 10 and 12 years old, but typically don't attain silverback status until around 15 to 20 years of age. The prime reproductive years for a silverback gorilla are between 15 and 30 years old. During this time, they are at the peak of their physical prowess, capable of defending their troop. However, silverbacks can remain reproductively active well into their 40s. The divergent reproductive timelines of male and female gorillas reflect the distinct roles they play within their social structure. The quest for dominance drives intense competition among male gorillas, shaping their social interactions and determining their reproductive success. The silverback faces constant challenges from ambitious blackbacks within the group and rivals from neighboring troops. Blackbacks may test the silverback's authority, vying for opportunities to mate with females or attempting to usurp the leadership role. These power struggles often involve displays of aggression, such as chest beating, roaring, and charging displays. Physical confrontations, while less common, can occur when dominance hierarchies are challenged. Competition also extends beyond the troop's boundaries, with rival silverbacks clashing over territory and resources. Reproductive success in male gorillas is directly linked to their ability to achieve and maintain dominance. The silverback fathers the majority of offspring within his troop, ensuring the transmission of his genes to future generations. The lives of gorillas are intricately woven into the fabric of their rainforest homes, where they navigate a complex web of intergroup dynamics. Intergroup encounters, while potentially hostile, also play a role in maintaining the genetic diversity of gorilla populations. When neighboring troops cross paths, interactions can range from tense standoffs to full-blown conflicts. Occasionally, a particularly strong and ambitious silverback might succeed in taking over a neighboring troop. In such takeovers, the new silverback might kill the infants of the previous leader, eliminating competition for his own offspring. While seemingly brutal, this behavior ensures the survival of the fittest genes. The lifespan of a gorilla in the wild is a testament to its resilience and adaptability, averaging 35 to 40 years. In protected environments, gorillas can live significantly longer, sometimes exceeding 50 years. These extended lifespans provide valuable opportunities to study gorilla behavior, social dynamics, and reproductive patterns, contributing to our understanding and conservation efforts. Across the vast plains of Africa, Asia, and North America, the mighty buffalo roams. These magnificent creatures, with their powerful builds, have captivated humans for centuries. But have you ever stopped to wonder about the secrets of their mating rituals? Understanding how buffaloes reproduce is not just about satisfying our curiosity, it's crucial for their conservation and our coexistence. In this exploration, we'll delve into the fascinating world of buffalo mating. We'll uncover the different types of buffalo, from the African Cape buffalo to the Asian water buffalo. We'll learn about their reproductive biology, their elaborate courtship rituals, and the challenges they face in finding mates and raising their young. Join me as we journey into the heart of the wild and unravel the mysteries of buffalo mating. It's a story of power, instinct, and the delicate balance of life on our planet. Before we dive into the intricacies of buffalo mating, let's take a moment to appreciate the diversity within this majestic family. There are several distinct types of buffaloes found across the globe, each adapted to its unique environment. The African buffalo, also known as the Cape buffalo, is perhaps the most iconic. These formidable creatures are known for their aggressive temperament and their massive fused horns that form a boss over their heads. They are found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, roaming the savannas and woodlands in large herds. The Asian water buffalo, as their name suggests, are more at home in waterlogged environments. They are found in the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and southern China, where they are often used as working animals in rice paddies. Water buffaloes are typically larger than their African counterparts and have longer, more crescent-shaped horns. And then we have the American bison, often mistakenly called buffalo. While closely related, bison are distinct from true buffaloes. They are native to North America and were once hunted to near extinction. Thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers have rebounded, and they are an inspiring symbol of resilience. Just like the changing seasons, the love lives of buffaloes are influenced by the rhythms of nature. Breeding season for buffaloes is not a year-round affair. It's a time of heightened senses, fierce competition, and the promise of new life. For African buffaloes, the mating season typically coincides with the end of the dry season, when food and water are more plentiful. This period, known as the rut, is a time of great excitement and activity within the herd. As the days grow shorter and the air turns cooler, male buffaloes become increasingly agitated. Their testosterone levels surge, and they engage in dramatic displays of strength and dominance. The ground trembles with the sound of their hooves as they lock horns in fierce battles for the right to mate. Water buffaloes, on the other hand, have a more flexible breeding season, often influenced by the availability of water and grazing pastures. Their courtship rituals are less aggressive than those of their African cousins, but there's still an element of competition among males. Section 4, Boy Meets Girl Buffalo Courtship and Romance. The air is thick with anticipation. The ground vibrates with the thunder of hooves. It's the buffalo mating season, and the drama is about to unfold. For male buffaloes, winning a mate is not just about brute strength. It's also about strategy and, dare we say, a bit of charm. During the rut, male African buffaloes become intensely focused on the females. They follow the females closely, sniffing the air for any sign that they are ready to mate. These attentive males, known as followers, will often try to isolate a female from the rest of the herd, hoping to win her over with their persistence. But it's not just about being in the right place at the right time. Male buffaloes also engage in a variety of courtship behaviors to attract a mate. They may wallow in mud to coat themselves in a layer of mud, which is thought to enhance their scent and make them more appealing to females. They may also bellow loudly, their deep calls echoing across the savanna, advertising their availability. Water buffaloes, known for their gentler nature, have a more subdued approach to courtship. Males may nudge females with their horns or engage in gentle sparring to demonstrate their strength. They may also bellow softly or make gurgling sounds to attract attention. Once a female buffalo has chosen her mate, the actual mating process is relatively brief. After mating, the male will often stay close to the female for a few days, protecting her from other males and ensuring that she doesn't mate with anyone else. Their expressive faces and playful antics have always captivated our imagination. They share a close ancestry with us and are considered our closest living relatives in the animal kingdom. These intelligent primates exhibit complex social structures, emotions, and problem-solving abilities that continue to amaze researchers like myself. One of the most fascinating aspects of chimpanzee life is their mating and reproduction process, a captivating blend of biology, social dynamics, and survival strategies. Chimpanzees live in social groups called communities, which can range in size from a few dozen to over 100 individuals. Within these communities, they navigate complex relationships, power struggles, and alliances, all while trying to ensure the survival of their lineage. Understanding chimpanzee reproduction gives us a glimpse into the forces that have shaped their evolution and social structures. It also highlights the similarities and differences between their reproductive strategies and our own, prompting reflection on the shared heritage and unique paths of our two species. Just like humans, chimpanzees reproduce sexually, but the process and timeline differ in interesting ways. Female chimpanzees reach sexual maturity around 8 to 10 years old, while males take a bit longer, reaching maturity around 11 to 13 years of age. Once mature, females experience a recurring estrus cycle, the chimpanzee equivalent of a menstrual cycle, which lasts approximately 35 days. During the estrus cycle, a female chimpanzee undergoes hormonal changes that make her receptive to mating. This period, known as estrus, is the only time when a female chimpanzee can become pregnant. Estrus is a visually obvious phase, with the female's genital area becoming swollen and brightly colored, signaling her fertility to the males in the community. This visible signal triggers a flurry of activity within the chimpanzee community. Males become more attentive and competitive for mating opportunities, vying for the attention of the receptive female. The next few weeks become a complex dance of biology, social cues, and individual strategies as the chimpanzees navigate the mating game. Chimpanzee mating behavior is far from simple and monogamous. It's a world of promiscuity, where both males and females engage in multiple matings with different partners. This multi-male, multi-female mating system has evolved to maximize genetic diversity and reproductive success within the community. For male chimpanzees, size and strength play a crucial role. Dominant males, often larger and more aggressive, try to monopolize mating opportunities with receptive females. They use displays of strength, vocalizations, and sometimes even force to assert their dominance and deter rivals. However, female chimpanzees are far from passive participants. They have their own strategies to ensure their reproductive success. While they might mate with multiple males, they show subtle preferences for certain males, often those who are good allies, provide food, or offer protection. This intricate interplay of dominance, alliances, and female choice creates a dynamic and fascinating mating game within chimpanzee communities. It's a constant negotiation of power, attraction, and ultimately, the survival of their genes. The mating game in chimpanzee communities is deeply intertwined with the social hierarchy that governs their lives. Dominance plays a significant role, with high-ranking males often fathering a larger proportion of offspring. These alpha males use their position to secure mating opportunities, sometimes even aggressively guarding females during their estrus. However, dominance isn't the only factor influencing chimpanzee mating. Alliances and friendships also come into play. Females often form strong bonds with particular males, who may provide them with protection, food, or support during conflicts. These alliances can translate into preferential mating access, even for males who aren't at the very top of the hierarchy. Furthermore, female chimpanzees exercise a surprising degree of agency in choosing their mates. They may initiate matings with males they find attractive or who have been particularly attentive. This female choice adds another layer of complexity to the already intricate social dynamics surrounding chimpanzee mating. Once a female chimpanzee gives birth after a gestation period of about 8 months, the responsibility of raising the young one falls primarily on her. Chimpanzee mothers are incredibly devoted, nursing their infants for several years and teaching them essential life skills like foraging, tool use, and social interaction. The bond between a chimpanzee mother and her offspring is one of the strongest in the animal kingdom. Infants rely entirely on their mothers for nourishment, protection, and emotional support. This close bond is crucial for the infant's survival in the wild, as they learn essential skills and navigate the complexities of chimpanzee society. While males don't play a direct role in raising the young, their presence within the community provides a level of protection from predators and other threats. The social dynamics of the group, including the father's rank and alliances, can indirectly influence the survival and well-being of the offspring. Comparing chimpanzee and human reproductive behaviors offers a fascinating glimpse into our shared evolutionary history, while highlighting the unique trajectories of our two species. Like chimpanzees, humans have a promiscuous past, with evidence suggesting that early humans engaged in multi-partner mating. However, as humans evolved, complex social structures and pair bonding became the norm, our reproductive strategies diverged. Despite these differences, striking similarities remain. The bond between a human mother and child, much like that between a chimpanzee mother and infant, is crucial for survival and development. Furthermore, the role of social dynamics, alliances, and individual choices in shaping reproductive success resonates with observations in both chimpanzee and human societies. These comparisons underscore the interconnectedness of life on Earth, reminding us that although separated by millions of years of evolution, we share a common ancestor with these intelligent primates. Understanding their reproductive behaviors provides valuable insights into our own evolutionary past and the forces that have shaped human societies. Chimpanzees, these fascinating creatures who share our ancestral lineage, face an uncertain future. Habitat loss, poaching, and disease threaten their populations across Africa. Protecting these intelligent primates requires a multi-pronged approach, addressing the threats to their survival while ensuring the well-being of local communities. Conservation efforts focus on establishing and maintaining protected areas where chimpanzees can thrive. Combating poaching and illegal wildlife trade is crucial, as is raising awareness about the importance of chimpanzee conservation. Engaging local communities in conservation initiatives, providing alternative livelihood opportunities, and fostering a sense of stewardship are vital for long-term success. The future of chimpanzees depends on our collective action. Supporting organizations involved in chimpanzee conservation, advocating for responsible environmental policies, and educating others about the plight of these incredible creatures are all steps in the right direction. By understanding and appreciating chimpanzees, their complex social structures, and their remarkable reproductive strategies, we can contribute to ensuring their survival for generations to come.